Gonna do it again.
Yeah, we'll just roll it.
I'm ready. I've already forgotten.
Do it again. You have to react the same way.
Yeah, you have to pretend like. that was
Oh,
normal.
You need to pretend you're upset because it's all pretend.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
none of this is real.
Okay. So can we just go through it a little bit more before I unmute us all?
No. We're going right
No,
now.
well,
Oh, okay. Because I unmuted while you were saying all
improv.
that.
I mean,
anyway.
I am still
So-
eating, but it's fine. I'll just eat throughout the game.
Right. I see. I unmuted while we were saying all
I
that shit
see.
anyway, so it's fine.
I thought you might have. Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah.
I was wondering when you were gonna do it.
Nah. Already done.
sneaky.
Already done.
Very sneaky.
Because imagine.
Anyway, oh my god, I'm so upset that you guys raided into here.
Oh shit! I need to turn the music down. Hang on.
Emma, say the thing about viewership again.
Do the joke.
Well, you know, I
That's
thought the viewership was a bit too low, so we're gonna help out.
Ugh.
I didn't.
Yeah, Jem just
Why?
fucking
Well,
went.
I want it lower.
I want
Less
it
people
lower.
to be watching this.
This isn't where I wanted to raid. I wanted to raid Weeders 8.
I thought I
I
was playing
typoed.
Delta Force right now.
Well, we can only. What the fuck's that
I've been
noise?
there.
Oh shit! It's
Oh,
my
I-
phone.
I thought I was
Sorry.
queuing right into my next raid in Delta Force. What's happened?
Well, it seems
This is
that you've
Delta
been
Force.
taken captive into this place. Isn't it lovely?
This is
What the
true.
fuck? Where does
I
that
cut it
label
to
come
an O.
from? I've broken my scene.
Why is that?
Oh,
What is this?
look.
What is this?
We is
Something
in-
seems
Why am I
off
being?
with
I mean,
this.
cut off. I
Do
mean,
we have
cut
to get-
off.
I've broken
we
it.
might
How have I
to
broken
update
it?
Wheatus's emote. We might have to update the Wheatus intents because there's too much hair now on the bottom of his
There's
chin.
too
Just
much
with
hair,
the-
yeah.
It's gruff. He looks
Yeah.
very.
we
It's
need a new
honestly-
one.
It's kind of like breaking the brand because like your whole thing was being completely hairless at all times.
Yeah. My bingus
Being
days
so
are over.
smooth. I miss how smooth you used to be.
dark times.
That's just between
Not
us.
smooth
Come on.
enough.
Right. Well, I've
Right,
broken
just
it.
between
All
Krusty
my
Bareback.
all my labels are gone.
Oh yeah, and they're all.
They're
Is
all
there like
stacked on
all
top
of them
each
stacked
other.
on top of each other on my head?
Yes.
Has it broken this
How
one?
the
No,
fuck
that
have you
one
done
works
that?
fine. This is the one where
Well-
Jack's away.
I don't know if it works fine because I'm not there.
Oh, it looks like
I wouldn't.
No.
we
I'm
don't have
call that
someone away
fine.
here.
Are they all here? Oh, fuck, that was not the right one. To think. Ah, yeah, okay, they're all just there. That's fine. So,
Yeah,
what,
they're
okay,
just
now whose is
moved.
this? This one is probably for here. Why is
Well, I mean,
it
it
so
doesn't matter.
big?
'cause- Oh, I see. It does
Are
matter.
they
because
different?
The layers.
Yeah.
The layers. Yeah.
Oh,
the
Hang
text
on,
is
I can
only
see.
behind.
Yeah, that one's Jack's.
It's the layers, Mason.
Yippee! Why are they so big?
Layers.
I
What
don't
do
know.
you mean?
They're very big.
They did expand a bit.
There we
Yeah.
go. There's one. This one is.
Why do your
Monkeys.
fucking Star Wars? Why does this scene change every single time?
Literally,
you
how-
open it up?
I don't know how you have
Every
so much.
time.
You have so many issues with this scene all the time.
Honestly, I have no idea
Don't know
what
why.
happened here because I didn't do shit.
No, I know you did. I bet you come in before every time you're about to stream this, and you're like, "What can I go and fuck with today?" And just change some numbers somewhere. And
Yeah,
and
we just like, how can I make the stream longer today?
How can I miss the first 10 minutes while I think about what we're supposed
Yeah, and then
to be
you're
getting
like-
into?
Yeah.
And then you're
This is the
surprised that we don't
brainstorming
do
period.
anything.
What's that? I hear Jack's got to go at 9/9:30.
We're gonna make sure we don't start till now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's an issue because I only planned enough content to go till 8. So
God damn it. We better fill somehow. I think
I'm
we're good at
sure.
that though.
Somehow.
I mean, I'm still eating, so we can just wait and sit here in silence if we want to.
Yeah,
I
I
guess.
have a
fair.
pot pie.
I'm drinking
Pray.
orange juice.
Right, I'm gonna need to fix that shit at some point. I don't know. I do know what went wrong. Okay, and so I split out
Okay.
my audio
Here
sources
we
so
go.
I could play actual Star Wars music in the background of this.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm now doing. But while I was doing that, the labels apparently also have an audio source attached to them. So I was like, why do I have a label? Why do I have an audio source?
Oh, does that
called label?
video? Does that video
Your
have like an
label's
audio
still
to
not
it?
sorted.
That background
Oh
video.
yeah. It's not
Yes,
a
but it
different
never
to-
plays any sound. So I guess it just thinks it has one. But
Yeah.
so I got rid
yeah,
of the
that makes sense.
label audio track, thinking, yeah, that's fine. No one's going to miss that. And I presume when I did that, it just decided, oh yeah, I'm just going to reset the labels. They look shit. It's horrible. I spent so long on those about a year and a half ago.
It's
They
good
look
enough.
great.
Who
They look great.
cares? No one would
although,
notice.
to nitpick a little bit, you haven't pulled one of them over onto your
Yeah,
name.
yours is still missing. We.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right. I didn't even
Yeah, there's
see
one
that.
behind as well. Yeah, that is a good point. And I'm
That's
not. I mean,
embarrassing.
also mine is like shifted to the left a tiny bit, which is
Ooh.
kind of off-putting.
Mine's perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
good. Here we go. I've shifted it over a little. No, it's still not right, is it? Tell you what, I'll actually full screen my stream display so I can see.
Oh
That's a
god,
good
here we
idea.
go. And they're all gonna break again.
Right, here we are. That seems about right.
I hope so.
I
Gonna fucking
swear to
break
God.
everything.
We need
again.
more time to brainstorm what's gonna happen.
Oh, hang on. What?
We don't know what's gonna happen. We have nothing.
What? You
I
mean we
can't
need
remember
to?
where we
Are
ended
you
up.
saying we need to
Wait.
actually plan the adventure?
Should I get my notes?
I definitely need a recap.
Yeah, that's what this time's for, right?
So
I
just
think-
need
I'll
to-
be honest with you,
someone
I need
needs a
recap of my
recap.
I'll be right
morning.
back, one sec.
A certain.
I have my
Jack
Star Wars notes
definitely
here. I
needs a
can
recap.
tell you. I can tell you what happened.
I'm sure.
Sick. Thank God you're here.
Okay. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Or was that just
No.
okay?
Did-
Something
did I
just
reveal
fell,
the
and I
secret
don't
to
know what
chat
it was.
that the whole RPG scripted?
I think
Okay,
a
I
lot
found what it
of
was.
chat could do with a recap as well. Shall I just play the clip of us saying Jamonkey's character traits, where it's
Found what it was that fell. Fine.
Captain Bareback, Krusty Bareback, Iron Patriot, boxing champion, racist. That's it.
True.
Standard.
That is true. Okay.
I forgot that was added to the list.
Do you want the full recap of everything? Because I can go through all my notes if we really want to like drag this on even longer.
No, we don't need to do that. Like I say, I actually
Yeah,
planned
no.
like
I'm so down.
all of Act 1 before we did the prologue.
I need time
last
to
Okay,
go
week.
so-
through all of them.
Okay, so we started. Where did we start here?
If you say fucking Tatooine, I
Um,
swear to God.
Toll data from
Back on
Black Sun
Tatooine.
Syndicate. No, that's season 2.
Yeah.
These are out of order. Atala Toydarian.
That's
must
season
shoot it.
1.
Tima the Hutt.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so not that one. Okay. No, I actually do have the latest one. So 2 episodes ago, so not last episode, we were told that some guy named Malefax took
Nice.
Hethan Romand, a compatriot of Cabiscone, our lovely Chiss friend, and
It's me.
professor now at the University of Coruscant? Question mark? Is that
Canonically.
canon? Okay.
Okay.
Took them to an old Jedi temple for some reason, and they were a scholar of Jedi stuff.
That was the reason.
Yeah. We found the reason. Okay. The planet is called Spintier. In the Outer Rim. We went. I wrote Big City Relis or whatever. I'm not entirely sure why I wrote that because I don't know what that has to do with anything that happened. I don't remember that at all. But anyway,
I made it
um,
louder.
yeah, it's whatever. Anyway, mountains and forests and ruins, oh my, is what I wrote after that. Going to the temple, down the valley, cross a river, threw one stun grenade to deal with some hunters, had a scuffle on the bridge, Verona Fallon. That's the end of episode 1. It was a great cliffhanger, even though, you know, I wrote it as a cliffhanger, even though it wasn't actually a cliffhanger.
Yeah, you
in the
did end
episode.
the fight. And
Yeah, we did get Verona out because Kabisk made a very, very nice ladder, if I remember
I'm a
correctly.
fucking genius.
It was like the best ladder anyone's ever seen.
I revolutionized ladder technology that day. And I don't
Basically,
get enough
yeah.
credit for it.
Yeah, maybe you
Basically
should patent
invented ladders. Ladders didn't exist until that point. Then episode 2. Now this might be interesting for people who weren't there. What I wrote is got to temple, Malefax screaming kinky. Books. I can't
I
read
don't
what I wrote.
remember that.
Books inside, Soldier Ward, Jedi, Foresight. So we went inside, there was some guy who forgot his weapon, but then he went inside again and he grabbed his weapon, and then we attacked him. We told him, we basically threatened him not to hurt us, and he was very scared of us.
Mhm.
He wasn't even really combatant. He was just an actor.
Yeah, he was actually an actor that was there. You know, his acting gig was not paying well enough, so he became a merc. And then he almost died. But we told him, you know, it's fine. We're not going to kill you or anything. We definitely didn't kill all those other people up to here. But that's fine.
Yeah.
His name was David Space, by the way. Actor turned merc, convinced to leave, is what I wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we read some books out there about this Soldier Ward Jedi who knew something about foresight. We went in. We find Roman hurt. Roman is hurt
Mm-hmm.
and tied to a pillar.
That's
we
probably
took
where
out.
the kinky came into it.
Oh yeah, we took out Chris Farspace,
Right.
who's the brother of David Space.
Yeah.
Of course.
Is that the inventor of space?
Maybe, who knows? We didn't ask.
There's
We
a
can
lot of
ask, I
Maker of
guess.
Space Marines.
Now here's the issue. I said we can ask. I don't think we can because he did ask if he could get my number.
Right.
Because we were like, yeah, we'll get in contact.
Business cards.
And then I gave him no, I pulled out the real business card. And then I realized I didn't want to give him my number, so I put that away. I grabbed a random card and I wrote a random number on it.
Right.
So we don't have any way to contact him, but I'm sure we're fine.
Now I'm
And
just
we
imagining
didn't kill
him
David
calling
Space.
this poor random person you accidentally wrote the number of.
Yeah, maybe we can.
Just
Can
like
we-
some
can we-
grandma.
Yeah.
Apologies, I'm here.
Anyway, Malefax is a Deveronian, which is like a horny, like evil devil
Yes,
person.
specifically
basically.
not a Zabra.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
that
it's
where
not
the
a
kinky
Zabrak.
part came in?
Yeah. Well, he was screaming while choking himself or something. Was what Matt? That's how he
Oh,
described
yeah.
it
No,
originally.
it was choked screaming, not
Exactly.
choking
Yeah, he was
and
choked.
screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know.
How
well,
else do you get choked?
I had to read between the lines. Okay, that's all I'm
He
saying.
just had a bit of a sore throat from screaming.
Anyway, he's a dark side force user. He's looking for Soldier
Always
Ward's
are.
secrets, which are on a holocron. We beat his ass.
Mm-hmm.
He could like form fake clones, but like whatever. We beat his ass. Verona had a bit of a dark side moment when she grabbed his evil lightsaber. But we're all good now. And then turns out the ghost guy that's been like stalking us this whole time. He's the Soldier Ward Foresight guy, and he's gonna train us. And he's also told Plugs that she has force powers, which she wasn't fully aware of until then.
What do you mean?
There we go. So we have this guy's holocron, and we're gonna take that holocron onto the ship now.
Yeah, that's exactly what
That's
you're doing.
basically everything that happened. Can we? Okay. Can
Oh
we,
yeah,
before we go into it,
Kabisk in that time was
Yeah, Kabisk had a
developed,
chat
like,
with
yeah,
what's her
selective
name?
mutism. Went
I
back
was
to the
inventing
ship.
a third ladder.
That yeah okay
Mm.
yeah okay. You get back to
Can
the
we?
ship.
Can we
and,
before we fully get into it? Can I
Go ahead,
offer
Adam.
one thing?
Sure.
Can we see the scene played out, where David Space calls a random person, please?
No, I
I really
wanna
wanna
see that.
It's only been like 2 minutes. Why would he have called that number by now?
Yeah, but it's funny now.
No, maybe it'll.
It can be a
happen
bit in the future, but it doesn't really matter.
Maybe it will happen
David
in the future.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be. It's not gonna call any of us. I just want to see that scene.
Maybe it will happen in the future. You know.
I
Is this,
guess we'll
did
find
you
Maybe
make this
that's
like
what
an important
Kabisk has been
point already?
doing.
Like, what do you mean?
No, it's just I'm not ready for it now. But there's more
You
I
don't have
could
to be
do.
ready. It's called improv, baby.
Improv.
No, but this can happen later. It's gonna happen later.
Okay, fine.
Like
We'll have it as the. We'll
I'd
it
have
as
to
the
play
break.
2 characters, or just
No, you don't have to play. I was gonna say Demalki's gonna play David Space, obviously.
Oh
David-
yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, and you just play
And
the
I'm-
person they're calling.
Well, I mean, if you want, it can be Emma who plays the other person. It
What?
doesn't have to be anything. Like, this is not an important call to any of us.
it's really not.
You could just
Well,
say, hey,
it's
let
important
these people
for the
play it out, and it's
story.
fine.
It's really not.
Well, I don't think it is. These
I
people
mean-
are never going to show up again.
For
Maybe
me
they
to
are.
be David Space, I must become David Space.
Hmm.
Exactly. Go on.
What's his motivation?
He was struggling to
Right,
figure
okay.
out
He
that
loves
himself, to be
acting.
fair.
Yes. And his friends are all dead.
Yes,
Okay.
if he might know
Spend-
that by now, So
Yeah.
he thinks he's calling someone who spared his brother and him, but killed all of his acting troupe.
God damn it! What a sad way to go.
All because he enlisted his acting troupe in the service of a dark force user, like everyone does.
Yes.
As security.
Yeah. So yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't
Very
see
Pride
how
on
it's
the
his
CV.
Think about it 2 more seconds. I just need to add a sound real quick.
fault. Okay.
Great.
They keep talking though.
Yeah.
I shan't.
Oh, I need
Is
to
it Charlton
remove
Heston
one.
screaming, "God damn yous, you maniacs!"
Which one can
in
I
Planet
remove
of the
that you
Apes?
can add back quickly, Matt?
Most of them. Like, if
Okay,
you just want to
removing
like get rid of,
P.
I don't know, a shit one. Like, I don't know. I fucked around a bit with it all.
Yeah. It's fine. I'll remove Yoda Death. It served us well until now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's so over the top. It's so.
I didn't know what that was.
It's been upgraded.
That
a
new
bit.
one,
Okay,
yeah.
now there is an
I'm so
issue.
glad.
Oh, it's too long.
I'm very glad that it's now got a Wilhelm scream in it.
Yeah.
That's
Much more
It's been-
Yeah,
realistic.
you know it's Star Wars.
yeah.
Mm.
Nothing screams classic cinema than a Wilhelm scream, honestly.
Nah.
I actually saw a
Especially
thing
Star
about the. This is not the time for me to go into that.
I wouldn't
No,
describe
no, it
this
is.
as
I'm still
classic
doing this, so
cinema,
you've
though.
time.
It's I don't know. We've literally had the Rocky. We've had
It's
basically
true.
Rocky. We've
Yeah.
had.
We're very.
We've had Mission
We're
Impossible.
we're exploring a lot of different types of films. I feel like,
Yeah,
which is great.
exactly.
Anyway, okay. Are you, Jamal? Are you now ready to be David Space?
What? Oh my god!
I'm taking over
we
the
go.
stream. I'm saying this is happening right
Is
now.
anybody ready to be David Space? Really?
I mean, I was
That's a
ready
good
to be
question.
David Space.
No.
I can
No
just be
one but
David
you.
Space.
Okay, fine. Okay. Matt will be David Space. Jamal, you will be a random person that is getting called by David Space.
It could be Krusty. Who knows? Maybe Plugs gave.
Maybe
David
I
Space that
no,
name.
because the point is the actual cards I have are like the Krusty's management. Why would I actually give?
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah.
Because the whole point was that I became Krusty's manager in season 2.
Right,
Maybe you
okay.
just gave Kabisk's number.
the phone number for the
Okay.
University
Depends.
of Coruscant.
No,
That's-
I think there should be a
That's what
random
Kabisk
other
has been doing this whole
person.
time.
Just dealing with this phone call. Like, fuck off.
I think there
I'm
should
trying
be
to
a
build my
random
ladder. Will
different
you
person.
fucking
I'm
leave me alone?
building a ladder.
It's a ladder that's sentient. Don't ask for what purpose.
All right, hang on then. So sometime later, David Space has walked through the forest past his dead friends. He's found his ship.
Well, no, because no. His ship landing pad was right at the temple where we were.
Oh yeah.
Because you did
Yeah,
say there was a
it was
landing pad there,
right
so
there.
He
he
went to
doesn't
get
know.
them. He went to get them, right?
Oh, I see. He went after. Well, I thought he left before us, so.
He did.
But maybe,
you know.
yeah, maybe he just like after a while of them not speaking, he was like, "Where have they gone?" And then he came back and he found them.
Did you hide the bodies?
Right.
No.
No, they were just like
No.
splayed out with a very clear like shrapnel of an explosion in the
Either
middle.
way,
Yeah.
sometime later.
And the
David
parts are
Space-
inscribed with Iron Patriot.
Yeah, because it's the one that he punched to death. Krusty, that is. He's basically got a knuckle duster on his
It's
gauntlet,
got IP on
which
it.
is just Iron Patriot, and when he punches
uses
someone,
his-
it brands.
It
Yeah,
brands.
he uses his lighter to brand the corpses.
At the
He's got,
start
like,
of.
a little finger, blowtorch.
Yeah, we've
Now-
never really like talked about that, but he does that every time. It's a bit weird.
For some reason, when you said that, then I thought you meant, yeah, no, we haven't talked about branding for the Iron Patriot yet, have we? Like, what would you're right? That probably needs some shareholders in. Think about
Yeah,
logo.
I mean we do. We
symbolism.
after that last fight, we do need some.
we
need
need some
some
Yeah,
positive
shareholders.
PR.
The shareholders were not happy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
You've got to
saying.
put some charitable work in on Kubas. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah,
Right.
okay. So David Space has found his dead friends. He's gone back to the ship with his brother. They've taken off, and left. And some time later, when he's in the depths of hyperspace, he makes a phone call to the number that he's been given, aiming to get in touch with the Iron Patriot.
Oh, excellent.
It only rings one because
Oh,
the
yes,
sound
whoever
effect,
it was
'cause
answered very
we
quickly.
only get 5.
It's a very
Is it
we
me?
get 5 seconds, so it
Is
only
it
rings
me?
one.
Hello?
What's the player?
Hello?
What's? I don't think it's Krusty. I think it's just a person. You can
No,
play who you
it's just
want.
a
No, but-
person.
Is it? Am I just the person though?
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
It's just Jamoki.
Okay, wait.
It's
So
just
we'll go from the
Jamal-
start. We'll go from the
Yes,
start.
It's just
Okay, okay.
Jamalki.
Yeah. Sorry, we had the re.
I like it.
I must have got the wrong number. Let's try again. Oh, hello? Sorry, I'm not used to someone answering so quickly.
Hello.
Oh. You sound like every character that's been in this campaign so far.
And what campaign might that be?
Oh, my campaign.
He's a politician.
You know,
Who is this?
He's an actor turned politician.
This is David Space. I was given your number by Plugs on a little mission on Spintier.
Plugs, eh? Aye, I remember Plugs.
You do?
She crippled my cousin.
Oh.
Put him in a wheelchair.
Oh no.
No.
You'd best be telling me you've got the bounty.
I'm afraid I don't. They gave me their number, and her and her friends, they killed all of my acting troupe.
That's what they do. Chaos in their wake.
I see.
Now call me back when you have her head.
Wait, maybe we can work together.
Are we the baddies?
We need to bring them down, and perhaps this is exactly the fate that was needed to do so.
That's not a bad idea.
I see.
I have a very particular set of skills that make me a nightmare for Rhodians like Plugs.
Specifically Rhodians, eh?
Why am I? Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. That's
Aye,
kind of fucked
aye.
up.
Yeah, there's only a handful of things I hate in this world. Hate me Rhodians. Hate me weird tongue Kubazes. Love me Iron Patriot.
Big fan of the Iron Man.
Okay.
I see he's one of them.
Right,
I
of
see,
course.
I see.
Ah, I haven't heard of this Iron Patriot too much, but maybe I should look into his stuff. Sounds like a real top P.
It... Aye, makes a lot of sense when you listen to him. Honestly, if they be coming over to our planets, taking our scrap metal, and honestly, it's disgusting. I want space to be about space again.
Oh, I see. What does that mean?
You have to ask the Iron Patriot. I don't know. It just makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, it does, indeed. I don't see how space would be about anything else, but if people are trying to stop that, clearly there's no common sense here. But, yes.
What?
So, what? No, we
You're one of them. Are you one of them left-wing liberal types?
No, I'm on your
I bet
side
you've-
here.
Oh, I bet you were behind the assassination of David Trump.
Do you mean that
No,
family?
that was actually us. We,
That
yeah, that was,
family.
You
that was
that
Verona, actually.
You mean that family a
Yeah.
car crashed into while they were minding their own business in their own apartment?
Aye, absolute.
I heard all
tragedy.
about it on Coruscant.
Word gets about.
I hear that it was committed by
David Space keeps
Muhammad
his finger
Ali.
to the pulse, does he?
it was Muhammad Ali, Joe Biden, and the Grim Reaper.
God.
I heard the exact same.
If we had any more people that joined through those raids, we've definitely scared them off. Now, so I think we're...
They've missed out on all the in-jokes. It's over. You just got 50 hours to go through, and then you'll be up to speed. Don't worry.
Yeah, you catch up in no time.
I see.
Anyway, would you? Thanks for calling, David Space, if that is your real name.
And what would your name be?
Mine. That's a great question, and maybe not one I'm at liberty to tell you.
It would just be useful.
Dinner's
you know?
ready, George.
Just
Ah, bloody hell, Wilma! Bloody hell!
Who are you talking to on the phone?
We got left wingers on the bloody phone, and you're giving him my damn name.
Oh, dearie.
And I hang up.
You better.
God damn it, Wilma! We almost had another one. Joining the marches.
Oh well, I know how you get when the dinner gets cold.
All right.
This
you
is a
know-
PSA.
This
This is how
was
people
almost
get
about to devolve
radicalized, you
into
guys.
domestic violence. Then it was
No,
about
no,
to
no,
take
no.
a domestic
We
violence
cut
turn,
away
which I don't
early
think
enough.
it sounded
Yeah.
like it was about to.
No, no, we don't need to.
Like,
We
so-
don't see
They're a
I know how
loving
you get when your
family
dinner's
of-
cold.
Yeah.
The camera cuts away, and we get a little message about like these are all actors. This is how radicalization happens. If someone calls you out of the blue, don't listen to them.
Don't
Or if you just
listen.
call someone random.
Everything is canon apart from what Redox is saying now, because I've already added to my notes George and Wilma anti-plugs bounty hunters. So,
No, yeah.
Perfect.
Next, so not this season, but next season, the plot is gonna be there's an entire like Nick Fury Avengers thing happening like in the
Yeah.
background of this season.
Yeah.
And next season, they're all gonna come together to beat us. We're
Everyone-
the
Yeah.
Thanos.
Yes.
yeah, everyone that you've upset throughout all the campaigns so far, Thweek's gonna be back somehow.
Somehow
Atala,
the week returns.
somehow Thweek returned. Atala's not happy with you. You'll have to call in your own allies as well. So I don't know, Buraban might turn up. That's pretty much
poor-
the only person.
poor
There's our one ally.
I mean, this person you do have to write down as well. This is Dubadan's cousin
Yes.
that was crippled and had a wheelchair that can only spin in one direction.
That wasn't plugs though.
No.
Yeah, no, but that's what they said.
Oh, I
That's,
see.
I assume
well,
that's-
right.
Yeah,
okay.
that's as far as we know.
I
Okay,
assume that's
so-
what Jamal was talking about.
Yeah.
So okay, so it's actually George, Jan, and
Jan.
and Wilma Wan.
Georgia Jan. Wilma.
Oh my God.
I see. So it's not.
Yeah.
It's not Dan. Isn't the last name? It's just Anne, and it has to rhyme. Like it
Yeah,
has
yeah,
to
yeah.
alliterate.
Buraban, Dubadan, George, Jan, Wilma Wan. It's the family.
Georgia. It
There-
should be
that makes more
Georgia
sense.
Jan, I guess.
Yeah,
Or Jan.
but never
You
mind.
know.
Never mind.
Well,
George,
yeah.
Jan.
The naming convention took a bit of a left turn.
Yeah, they
there,
fucked
but-
up. They
I
decided the
love
first
this
name was going to be
future
George.
plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is great. We're built. That was like the post-credit scene, you know. We're like
Yeah,
building
yeah,
up to
yeah.
the next.
That was like the
Pre-credit phase.
foreshadowing.
Yeah, it's
That is
great.
not going to pay off for a
Yeah,
season.
it's perfect. This
honestly,
is that's the
that's right.
introductory scene, and it has nothing to do with everything that's about to happen. So
Yeah.
it's great.
well,
That-
Yeah, they
in
keep
in
you
the
guessing.
film,
Like, what was the point of this? And it's revealed
yeah,
later.
in the film, that would be at the end of the last, the last episode, not this one.
Yeah. Well, with us doing about one session a month, we'll probably reach it.
We'll
This
just
actually
order.
taking off in a year's time, so we'll be good to go.
Yeah, perfect.
That's too
So
soon for me.
basically, just like we're on track,
Yeah.
just like Marvel. It's fine.
Yeah. It'll all pay off, honest.
In a couple of years, we'll just start adding a bunch of characters, a bunch of new characters that no one's heard about, and they'll be women, and everyone will be really upset about it.
Yeah.
It'll be perfect.
It's true.
Perfect.
Everyone, I can already hear the complaints at the villain being Wilma. They're just everyone's expecting George to be the enemy, but it's actually Wilma who's
Yep,
the
it's
brains of the
actually
operation.
Wilma. Was the
George dies
mastermind.
at the start of the film. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, people get really upset.
Yeah, we build up George as the villain, then he instantly dies next time he shows up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just to establish the threat of the next villain.
Yeah.
It's always there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, Wilma's actually the one who kills George. And
Oh my god.
it's terrifying. Like,
Yeah, it's a really good twist actually when it comes.
Yeah,
because
it's
nobody will
so
see
good.
it coming.
'Cause
Except
George-
maybe when
Nobody
you
sees
heard
it
this.
coming.
because
Yeah.
George turns up in like the best armor with the best weapons you've ever seen, and he kills like a whole
of course.
squad of rebels on his own. And then Wilma comes along and
Darth
just
Vader
like
corridor.
pokes him in the forehead, and he dies. It's like, oh my god, how strong must Wilma be?
Well, she just knows his weak points. Isn't it?
Yeah, from years of anyway.
Years.
But when as like I'm dying, the obviously our characters, as our force sensitive characters, as George is clearly dying. Like you don't see.
I see.
They don't see Wilma's face. They don't know it's actually Wilma yet. But then it like zooms into their faces, and it's got like this like weird shaking thing, and they can sense great not spiritual pressure, force. There's obviously
Very
a great
different.
disturbance in the force, and
Mhm.
they're like, "What is this disturbance?" They look at each other, shaking. Like, I've never felt strength like this. And then it cuts to obviously this robed figure that's just basically melted George, and all you see is a wry smirk and here. I know how you get when your food's cold. And then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and all the like biggest fans,
And then you
they
hear
know what that's
like,
a reference to.
the
Yes.
the film
Yep.
like the image cuts, it's dark, and you hear a lightsaber sound, and then that's where the film ends.
Yeah.
We literally have that sound effect. Come on.
Yep.
Come
That's
on, guys.
Dude, wait,
it's gonna be the first Sith we actually fight.
don't actually.
No,
Oh my
that's
God.
the too optimistic.
I don't
one.
think it's that one.
I
That's
played the wrong one.
Yeah.
I played the wrong one.
Or maybe it's just the.
I think
That one. Yeah.
There we
well, I would
go.
play just before it. No, we can't.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So I'm
Great.
glad we've set up season 4.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
It's good.
I'll try and remember that in, like I say, a year's
Planning
time.
ahead.
Yeah. No, we'll get there. It's fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It
Anyway,
can be like a side plot throughout this season as well. It's fine.
yeah. Well, we at the beginning of every episode,
Yes.
we'll
I'm gonna find a
do
way.
George
That
getting in
actually
touch with
could
all the
be
recurring
funny.
characters.
That would actually be really funny if at the start of each episode, just this little like skit.
Little
We'll
side
find a
plot.
way. We'll find a way.
Yeah, George and Wilma calling round to anyone you think you've upset.
Yeah.
Did Thweek even
That's
actually
right.
speak? Like, I don't think if Thweek even has a voice yet. I don't think he does.
No. I
Yeah,
don't
he
think
does. It goes.
speaks. He goes.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe it's like Thweek's brother, who's like really upset about the racist remarks.
Or all of the planet of Kubaz. Like, you know.
Yeah, it might be just like the planet of Kubaz has declared war on our party.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe Thweek is just
Declared
like
war.
full cyborg. Now.
Sorry,
It's
the
just
planet.
a
Sorry, I've
robot.
just checked. The planet's called Kubindi.
More machine than man now.
Mm.
Planet is
He's
called
like Adam
Kubindi.
Smasher from.
Yeah. Well, he was already when you fought him. I think that was like
Yeah.
the point.
Now he's,
But now
full
he's
Adam
more
Yeah.
Adam Smasher.
Smasher.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, you nearly turned the host of that club into Adam Smasher as well.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine if we made him do the fight instead of Krusty?
He gets
Can we at some point do
immediately
like
crushed.
you know how there's the Marvel the What If series where it's like
Oh,
if
yeah.
things change? Can we do that but with like things that we did? I think that'd be fun and
We'll
just
have
see
it-
what would happen.
We'll have it pop up maybe. When we
Yeah. Okay.
like it can be
Right.
our. Then we'll do two things in between seasons. We'll do your classic one shot and now this what
Yeah,
if scenarios.
I've already got a great idea I've talked to Matt
Right.
about, by the way. So
Yeah.
get ready.
Anyway, you've made it onto your ship. Kabisk was leading
Wait,
the way
wait.
because he needed. Okay,
Should we have Kubisk talk with what's her name before we?
that happened off screen.
Yeah. Okay. We don't want to know what that conversation was. Okay.
Nah, it wasn't important.
I feel like it's quite important. I feel like it's quite important.
It was just generic thank you. Cheers, Kabisk.
Okay. Fine. Sure.
Cheers, Drive.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly. Thanks for the lift, love. And yeah, you're all getting aboard the ship. You've taken the holocron out of the temple on Spintier. Immediately, the whole place seems to fade from it as the force energy is dissipated. As you take this device, you make it onto the ship, which I still have written down as Gershwin's Fifth Symphony. I swear you gave it a different name again.
Did we?
It was
forgot.
like.
I think we did
Starweaver
change
or
it,
some
yeah.
shit.
Sixth Symphony.
I think we did change it, and you did like a yeah, you did find a replace again, but it didn't work.
Apparently I didn't. Kabisk changed the name. Kabisk, what's the name of the ship?
Dan.
Dan. Okay.
Excellent.
You
We've
you
We entered
thrust
Dan.
yourselves into Dan. And
As I do every Saturday night. Oh
Yeah.
shit, Saturday night.
Hey, that's why you've got to leave at 9,
I
right?
need to go.
Dan's waiting on me.
He's spreading. Never mind. Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
He's
just
been there
get-
for hours. Anyway,
Oh my god. We really don't want to start until 9, no we?
no, you make it on board the ship. You fly around. You take Romans back home because no one gives a shit about her. And
Well, I feel like we do. I feel like we do.
she said, thanks
like we
again,
do.
bye. And then off she goes.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I have
God,
your
she really
card?
didn't. What? Oh, yes.
Your business card.
Yeah,
Is it
hand
a
her
real one
business
this time?
card.
Is it the
Yeah,
same number
yeah, I'll
as
hand her
before?
a
It's the same number.
No. I'll hand her one. I don't want her to.
I do like the idea of you just giving everyone that same
Somehow-
number. If,
I
if you
yeah,
actually
don't
like
want
that.
them to
It's
have
the
your number.
same fake number.
Yeah, I don't know where
And
I
then
got the number.
Every
But
like
somewhere.
start, it's
Yeah.
just this collection of people calling George.
It must be because one day you saw a poster just while you were out and about, which is Plug's Bounty Hunter Wanted. And you're like, oh, they must want me to be their bounty hunter. And then, so you just took the number and were like, look, I'll
Yeah,
just
I
give
took
them
the
this
number
number,
down.
and then they'll forward on their calls to me about jobs. Little
Yeah,
you
but
know.
then I found out that didn't work, so I've been handing the number out to people I don't want to call me either. Because I got angry at them because they weren't forwarding it to me, so I was like, well,
Right.
this'll learn them.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
there we go.
Okay.
But yeah, and it has had no
Anyway.
consequences. But yeah,
No, I've given Roman my the real phone number.
sure. She will never call. And
She asked for it. What the fuck?
yeah, she was being polite.
Oh.
And yeah, now you are
Sounds
aboard
like
your
love.
ship. You have the freedom of the galaxy, and a holocron sat in your ship.
So, Kabisk, now that we've landed here at the Coruscant University, when are we getting that payment that we spoke about?
We spoke about a payment.
Yes. You said we are going to get paid if we came with you. You
Oh,
called the university. Remember when we were in the Spider and you called the university and they were like, yes, we will pay them. That's what you
I've been
told
so
us. didn't you?
preoccupied with the fact that you stole my ship and were using it for free that I forgot.
No.
I owed
We
you
were.
money.
I don't think we were. I don't think we stole your ship or. Yeah, it's just the one time. We needed to get. I had to pick up a delivery.
Well, what,
in the
how
outer
much?
ring.
How much in the out? How much of a debt have we racked up? Let's have a conversation. How many credits? Are you
I
expecting
don't
here?
think we need to talk about. Well, okay. If you want to talk about that, I can. You should call this number. And we can. That's my accountant. I give
This is your
them
accountant.
George Umbleman's number.
Yeah.
You
I
should call this
immediately call the
number.
number. Immediately.
Okay.
Wait.
Hello. That was a rapid pickup on this phone.
That's huge, Mo.
Wait,
You're still George.
George.
Oh,
Call him George.
for fuck's sake. Hello, yeah, so I keep the phone on me at all times. I'm deep in. I'm several 100,000 credits deep in on bounty hunters trying to get myself the head of a one plugs. But as of yet, nobody's brought back any results.
Bugs,
Why are
say?
you calling me?
Well, I've just. It's funny you mention Bugs. She stood in front of me.
What?
Who is? What? Yes,
We
it's, of
found
course.
her.
Well, why?
Plux is like, they know me. Like what?
Why is she still
Plug's like,
standing?
yes, it's my.
Put her in the bloody ground.
It's my accountant.
Bring me the head,
obviously.
and the credits will be yours.
What credits?
What are they saying?
Get that bastard.
Does George have credits? Weird.
Roll.
Well, I think you
roll a
just said you were
D100.
several thousand. You were several thousand credits in debt to bounty hunters. So
Well, I've been sending them out. I'm not getting any bloody results. So
I don't know why you've been paying them before they did anything.
Yeah, that's kind of
Nice.
Feels like a
well,
bad.
it's okay.
Feels like
we
a
will.
bad business
George-
move.
George has
was
a
never good with money.
George has a lucrative number of brothels under his control, which he makes a great deal of money from.
I see.
Well, that's look. There's one thing that we know on Coruscant, and that's sex sells.
You're on Coruscant. Or a
No.
coincidence.
No, not Coruscant. I just have property on Coruscant.
Oh, so does my father.
Oh, who's your father?
You might have heard of him. Is Richard Hardwood.
Oh,
Are you talking to my accountant about Richard Hardwood?
I absolutely love Richard Hardwood's music.
I think it's okay.
What are they saying? Plastic.
Don't you-
Why
Apparently,
did they
I
say
put,
my
I put
name?
the phone down. I'm like, apparently, Plugs, you have quite a steep bounty on you. I'm just negotiating. So how
What?
many
What?
credits are
Wait,
we
why,
talking?
why is my accountant put a bounty on me?
Well, let me just find out about. Let me just have a quick word with my cousin. You see, I've had to look after him ever since the unfortunate. I want to say
I'm not
accident, but it
interested.
really.
Can you just let me know how many credits?
At least
Why are you asking
12.
for credits? You're not gonna take the
Well,
bounty on me, are
At
you?
least 12.
12
How many
credits.
credits do I have on my persons right now?
Roll a d100.
Okay.
It's
D100.
gonna be 2.
I hope it's like yes.
You have 18.
Well, like I said, it'll be at least 12, but I could probably push it to 18.
18. I'll think about it. But the funny thing is,
18, like
she's just made a run for it and
1,000?
hopped on an unidentified ship and disappeared. So
Well,
I'll keep an eye out and I'll call you back if I see her again.
did you get the license plate?
Well, I said it was
What
unidentified,
planet?
you dumbass.
What
Um,
planet?
Uh,
Well, unidentified
I'm on
suggests
dump
that
here.
you have the ability to identify it, but are refusing to.
I didn't see. I just saw a
Yes,
ship
what
take
planet
off.
was it?
Oh,
I'll
Oh,
send out the
Wilma,
hit squads immediately.
Wilma, it's these bloody bounty
on.
hunters taking us for everything we've got. I bet you. What? Tell me, look, don't take this the wrong way, but what colour's your skin?
Oh my god.
I'm blue.
Blue. I had a feeling you might be.
Oh, how did you know?
Why
Because
are you
you're
saying
incompetent. Bloody
my dead
incompetent.
blood? Oh my god.
Excuse me, I invented a new kind of ladder today.
Ladder, eh?
Yes, it's
And
sentient.
I suppose shortly after this you'll be trying to sell me said ladder.
Why would I sell you the ladder?
Because that's all you bloody want.
It's
You want
only
me money.
18 credits.
They want me
Oh.
money, Wilma. Don't worry, it's another prank caller after me money. Don't worry, we'll get that plugs.
Oh, all these scams. Hang up the phone.
And I hang up.
So
Right,
what
your
was
accountant
that?
Wants to kill you.
What? Why? Oh, it's... I
couldn't
mean,
tell
I
you.
guess I have been a bit, lucrative with my credit spending recently, but... And I did buy those 3 watts of Braun neutron pixie recently, but... And those couple watts of real. But those are for those were for Krusty. He needs those for his fights.
Well, it seems to me, since your accountant wants to kill you, that there is no debt to be settled here.
Well... I suppose we can call it quits because you told me about this foul accountant trying to kill me. Oh, fine. But next time you will be paying me, alright?
Oh, next time I'll buy you around, and I'll.
Anyway, can we just use Dan for just a bit more? Because Verona and I, okay, perfect. I'm just
Well,
gonna turn.
I don't really leave Coruscant very often, and usually it's with you lot. So, sure, as long as you look after.
Oh, you're
me.
coming. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah.
I don't think
can
I'll
come.
come for very long.
My-
Excuse me.
I've heard you say that before. When
How did
don't know.
this complaining about Plug stealing the ship end in Plug's being like, I'll let you off the hook this time, but next time you owe me commits.
That's standard Plug's Kabisc conversation.
Kabisk's
Like
negotiation skill is not very high.
No, I'm a genius, but when someone's like,
Just completely
I'll let you off, he's
180.
like, oh, okay, good, good, I've been there. Excellent.
Alright,
High
well,
end, low whiz. Old Kabisc.
yeah. I guess we walk back onto the ship. I was imagining this was happening like right outside the ship, like at the landing pad next to the university.
That's fine. That sounds about right. Why not?
Yeah, we walk back on. I'm like, all right, where is the ghost man?
You're talking about my sentient ladder?
Your ladder is
Yeah.
sentient.
What?
Yeah,
It is?
L62.
Well,
God.
It can
perhaps it can talk
bend and
to
change
the.
shapes and fly.
That's a lot of things to
Of
just
course.
say. To
Of
just
course
say
it
that it can
can.
do without rolling for it. That's great.
Yeah,
Perhaps it can
as
talk
you-
to the
as you-
Jedi we have.
As you walk around the ship a little bit, you find that Kabisk tries to show off the ladder as he says this, but he can't find it. It's not where he
No, it's
thought it
walked
was.
off.
I did make the error of not installing that piece of software that stops droids having too strong emotions. So it may have grappled with the reality of life and had a mental breakdown and run away.
You know,
It's not the first time this has happened with one of my little creations.
It's not.
Why is the phone stuck on your screen?
What is this? It's
Maybe
that's
it's a
only
phone.
on your screen. It's not on mine.
You're calling.
It is. Hello. Sorry, you guys. I'm on the phone.
Yeah, you
I'm
actually
leaning
look like
the wrong
you're on the phone.
You guys are on the phone. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, what's that? Yeah. No. Okay.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah. I'll
Um,
just Wait, where do I have to be? Like here? Is this right? I have the
that's-
delay. Whatever. Anyway, just I don't know how to fix this.
yeah.
That
Fix
worked.
this?
The phone line was still connected, and you just hear that noise coming down it.
Oh,
Anyway,
Oh, good lord.
that wasn't me. Whatever. I just have a phone. It's fine.
yeah. As you walk around the ship, you encounter Grego, who appears to have installed the sentient ladder on himself.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, good on you,
You
Gregor.
must make it really hard for him to
Who the
get
fuck
about.
is this?
Yeah.
You've met Gregor. You were with us this entire adventure. Did you not realize Gregor was flying your ship while we were down there?
I was looking at my hands for most of it.
Oh my god.
Got quite
No wonder
small
we-
hands. Give me my ladder.
Wait. I think they're fused together now. They
Oh,
too late
become
now.
one.
They've become one.
I wonder.
Like,
Let me see if I can
like the-
update the
famous-
ladder
Like
software.
Jedi do with the Force.
oh, I was
What
going
is
to
it with
say
you
like
and
the
Jedis
famous
for-
song. I think it was Richard Ardwood who sang it. When two become one, you know, he said.
Sounds like him.
Yes.
Sounds derivative, so of course
Maybe
it's my
Grego
father.
has some Force potential.
Oh. Gregor, do
I-
you feel the first?
I flip a desk. Just can't use the force. Storm out.
desk.
Storm out my
fuck?
ship.
Oh my god. Well,
Storm into a different room and just sulk.
that was my desk.
Taking my
Now I
fucking
have to-
ladder and bounty hunting. Ugh.
with Kabisk now in the bathroom, the rest of you are sat around the table where you.
I'm having a Joker moment.
Okay, yeah, he's cracked. He's cracked.
He's crying.
You've
Your
set
Honor.
the holocron upon the table in front of you. It's not doing anything. You know, it's just kind of sat there.
So, when is he gonna like speak to us?
Well,
I thought he was gonna like teach
suppose
us
whenever
something.
the time is right.
Verona, I
Kasti,
presume
can you like
have
open it with your
knowledge
arm
of,
or something?
hang on.
Yeah, I think Verona might know how they work, but I don't. I'm sure Plugs doesn't know.
Yeah,
how
yeah,
holotrons
like-
work.
Yeah,
Do you need to turn
Verona
them
might
on,
be aware
or
that-
can he
Yes,
just
you do-
sort of
you
pop
do need
out
to turn
whenever
them
and be
on.
like, oh?
That you have to like force open them,
Okay.
so only Jedi can access them. Is like the point of
Oh,
them.
So when you say
Or, like,
force
people
open,
that-
you mean literally force?
Yeah,
open?
like
well,
with
you
the force.
could also.
I mean, you
force
could probably.
open.
I think you have to like you turn like the corners because it's like a cube, and you turn like the corners into like little like they're like
Right.
triangle like pyramids, right? But I'm sure somewhere inside you also do some force magic so that it opens.
Well,
I'm sure it's not just
Shall-
turning the corners.
shall we
because anyone
talk
could
to
do
him?
that.
some more.
But yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. When
Oh,
is
yeah.
he gonna talk? He's just sat there. It's just a cube now.
I'll use Force move to just like activate it.
Sure.
It's
Cooler
a
than
cube.
touching it.
Sure.
Look at
I'm not going to make you roll for that. Sure. As you do this, the holocron hums
Oh.
and rises a few
I shoot at
centimeters
it.
into
I
the
don't.
air. Fuck.
I don't shoot.
It separates along previously invisible gaps and realigns itself into a diamond shape. A blue holographic image appears before you. This one is a bit different looking to the one that you saw before. The grey
Oh.
shades of it have gone away, and appears before you a youthful, dark-haired human man in the robes of a Jedi. The hologram nods to you and smiles slightly but sincerely.
Are you like pretending to be young? Is this like a catfishing I've heard of before? Like, what is this?
Oh, you again. Greetings, students.
What do you mean you again? You said you were gonna train us. Why are you surprised
Yes.
that we are here?
Well, I thought you might have gone.
I mean, I can leave if you
Please-
want me to.
Please be polite.
Well,
How am I not being polite? He's the one catfishing.
Well, listen, I am Soldier Ward, as I was before. I remain his memory and the gatekeeper of this holocron. I am a reflection of his image as he was when he created this holocron, which was, well, at the height of the Clone Wars.
Yeah, whatever. Clone War. Jibber jabber. When are you leading us to a place where we can loot the place and get money? Was that the point?
I'm
What?
here to get you knowledge and training, not money.
To guide us
so
in
there's
the ways
no,
of the
like-
Force.
Exactly.
Alright. And
Teach
there's
you
no like
what
money.
Soldier Ward knew of.
I suppose if I become stronger with this force, I can get more money from people. I guess that works. Oh, I could rig Krusty's games.
It's not really the reason you should be wanting to use it.
I could rig Krusty's games in the future.
I see that I have many lessons to teach you of the ways of the Jedi. Perhaps over the course of what is to come, you may not be a dick. And so,
What? Fuck. And I'm the one who is being rude. Look, did you see what he said? I turned to Verona.
No,
Did you see what? I mean, did you hear that? I'm the
I think
rude
that
one?
was well put, Sojo.
Okay.
yes,
of
thank you,
course.
my
Classic
good,
sucker.
yes, thank you, my good student. 5 points to Verona. Yes,
There's points in this? Oh my. Yes.
yes, I will be keeping score.
Now, Pollux is now like, now that she knows there's points, she does kind of want to win. She doesn't want to,
Kinda
like, she
cares
doesn't want
now.
to show that, but she does want to win.
Soldier's a great
She-
teacher. You know.
She does want to win. Just a bit.
I love the idea that you think you need to rig Krusty's matches. He's
Well, who says I was rigging them for you?
oh, okay.
Maybe if I bet on the
Flat-
enemy.
Flashback to the matches where it was rigged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I did also help you win against Tweak by throwing him with the force.
Yeah, with the Force.
That magic thing again. Okay.
Anyway. So, what is your name again? I forget every time. Soldier Wild. What do I... But you're not really him, you're just like a memory of him. What do we call you?
You can call me Ward or Master. Either or.
I am not calling you Mark.
Well, fine. But I am an echo of Soldier Ward. Not a spirit, I'm not a ghost. I am an imprinted artificial sentience inhabiting this holocron of the memory of Soldier Ward. I am, for all intents and purposes, he. I am he. That's right, yes. I am he.
But not him,
See.
But not him.
because you'll never be him.
No. I will never be him.
I will never be him.
I will never be him.
Nice. Well, he's long dead, isn't he?
I do not know.
Well, I guess you don't know because you were made before he died, and then you were like left away. He kind of like made you and then left you. Don't you feel like bad about that?
There's,
Kind of like abandoned
there's a
you.
distinct chance he died.
I'm gonna ruin
Many
this
Jedi
this holocron's
That's-
brain.
By the way,
during
isn't-
the process.
Do we actually know he's dead? He is dead, right?
That's what I was saying. He might not be dead. Maybe he survived.
He
We
might
can
not
find him.
be.
What do you mean that many Jedi are dead?
Oh yes, so you know this Clone War, whatever you
Oh,
said.
gosh.
The Jedi are not really a thing anymore. They're kind of like a legend of like mythology nowadays because the Empire, they kind of like you know, all the Jedi and you know you know how it goes.
Oh,
Anyway, they're all dead. Yeah, they're all dead.
Yes, the Jedi Order.
Verona's
isn't
like the
really a
only
thing
one
anymore.
Verona's like the only one I've ever seen.
well, there's you.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not really Jedi. I don't have like the magic sword or stuff like that, you know.
Ah, yes. The
I mean, I
magic
guess
sword.
Verona doesn't have them. Verona had some kind of magic sword, I guess, but not the same.
I see. Well, I think that makes it all the more imperative that we attempt to find Ward and complete your training. With the Jedi gone,
So you're saying, yes, we should find him, you're right. He's probably more interesting to talk to than, you know, Ghost Boy. No offense.
Yes. Fine. I'll just set you on your way then, shall I? Well, this holocron is incomplete, so I do not have full knowledge of Ward or what he will have been up to. But I do know that he stored, his intention at least at my creation, was to store further knowledge within 3 kyber crystals that would unlock more of this holocron. I know the location of the first that he intended to make.
Alright.
Thoda Ward completed construction of this holocron while he was on the planet Arbooine. And the first crystal that he was to make, he was going to entrust to a young Force-sensitive student of his named Gel Markov. He saw great potential in this Markov and hoped that he would one day become his Padawan. Wood kept the other crystals with him at the time and would have taken them on further. The intention behind them is not clear to me until we retrieve that crystal. I think that our best opportunity here would be head to Arbooine and retrace Master Ward's steps as he planned them then.
Alright.
Yes, that sounds like a good start.
And what was the Padawan's name? Gel Markov?
Yes, Gel Markov. Do you want me to spell that for you?
No, I wrote it down somehow. It's fine.
Okay.
It's good enough.
Okay.
This is canon now
Somehow.
for me.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't need to know his entire deal, you know.
Could you let me know how you've spelt it so I could do a find and replace in my
Well,
own,
I wrote it like
internal
gel,
memory?
and then I wrote Markov,
Yes.
Markov.
Close
That's
enough.
how I spelled it as well. Yes.
It'll do. I think it's LF at the end, not V, but okay. Either or. It will be pronounced the same way anyway. Not an important detail.
Whatever.
Do we know anything about Arbooine? I'm looking at you, Kabisk.
Yes.
I'm in the
no.
bathroom having my Joker moment.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we all turn to look where
Yelling at
Kabisk would be, and he's just like not there. He's like,
Yeah.
alright, I forgot he walked there. I guess I should go get him.
There's just Grego there instead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Gregor, what do you know about Arbooine?
Arbooine.
Let's see. What does Grego know about Arbooine? Not much.
Is that Gregor's?
Grego? What did he know
Yeah,
more
that is
than
that's
us?
the correct start.
Did I actually get it right? I just fucking guessed.
Yeah, he just has 2 greens in it.
Nice.
Okay. I also have just 2 greens in it, so I'm also gonna roll.
Mm-hmm.
I know even less.
Yeah.
What's this about?
Arbooine.
Well, you're not here, so you don't know.
What is it?
No, I don't
Knowledge.
Nope.
Should
Never heard of it.
I get? Hey, Gregor, can you go and apologize to Kabisk because you're the real reason he is upset.
It's Outer Rim, by the way.
Oh, I'm not. That's not my best knowledge.
Gregor,
But
can
I'm
you
not
go,
there.
Can you go and get Kabisk and apologize to him because you stole his ladder or whatever.
I don't play Grego. I've.
Well, Gregor is gonna go
Yeah.
and apologize in binary. I don't know
Okay.
if Kabisk speaks binary.
Of course, I can speak binary.
I was going to say, if anybody can, it's probably
Yeah,
Kabisk,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. I like the idea that I also just don't know what Gregor says at any point. Plugs just doesn't know. Plugs is just like, whatever. Plugs can vibe with it.
I'm gonna then return from my little bathroom moment, and I'm gonna immediately point at the ghost and be like, "Fascinating." He starts writing things down.
You were with us when he appeared. You've seen him before.
I've never seen this man before.
You were
Continues
literally
writing
here.
down.
It was before you went mute even. You arrived.
I have a lot of things in my mind. Sometimes things disappear.
No. Would you
What
say
do-
you
what do you
have
all-
on your mind and well in it? Anyway, let's
There
just
is a lot.
those.
And these boots have seen everything.
Have they?
They've
How
seen the
close?
hallways of their
No,
university.
Alright. Well,
I sleep there.
so Kabisk, What do you know about Arbooine or something like that?
It's an excellent question.
It is a planet.
You can have a setback on
Apparently-
this roll because Plugs said it wrong.
Did I?
Is that- that's a
it's
black dice, right?
Arbooine.
Yeah.
I see. I read it. I wrote it with
Is
a
the
D for
setback
some
a
reason.
black
I
dice?
just that's just what Plug thinks it's called. I clearly
It's just-
didn't know about it.
Is
Oh,
a
it's out to
setback
ring.
dice or black dice? I always forget.
Yes. It
Yes.
is.
Yes. Sorry.
Of course I know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Plugs knows.
It's my-
Kabis knows everything
Did you-
about it.
Oh
Sorry.
my god.
2 seconds
It's
ago
one
you
of
were
my
like,
worst
"Oh, that's
knowledge.
not my greatest of knowledge."
not my
thing," is what you
greatest.
said.
It's
That's
not.
what you said earlier.
My
You
greatest
have
knowledge
4
is
greens
lore.
and a yellow. That's insane.
No.
I
Not
have
my
5
greatest.
intellect.
How are you so smart? I hate
God.
that.
I'm a fucking
Because all the other
genius.
stats are
How
like
are you so smart?
one.
I hate that. It's an
It's so
absolutely
insane.
wild thing to
It's
hear.
insane how you have so much. Okay, anyway, that's fine.
Oh, I
Navigate
hear
better
that
than you
so much
can.
myself as well. Anyway,
Do you?
yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, Arbooine is an outer rim planet within the Arbu system. It is largely an unremarkable and a backwater world, covered almost entirely in dense and impenetrable temperate ancient growth forests, topped with small ice caps at both poles, no oceans to speak of, but has countless freshwater rivers and lakes. Its native life, there's only one properly sentient species that would call it home, which are the Sathari. They are a humanoid species of avian descent who have lived on Arbooine for countless eons. They're bird people, basically. They can fly and shit. And their houses and their cities and their settlements are built accommodating that. Essentially, they build their settlements within the large trees that cover Arbooine, and the people that live there can just fly up and down it. Think of them as vertical cities rather than horizontal ones.
As I hear the name, all this knowledge comes to me. I look at them all and I go, I've heard a few things.
Okay, Kabis doesn't share any of that information with you. So,
Okay, so like what?
Oh.
Like where?
And then
is
I
it?
share the
I-
information. The second
Could you
someone's
tell
like,
us,
what do you
like,
know?
where it is
I
so I
just
can
word
reflect
vomit.
it,
I word vomit everything out.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh. I was trying to be mysterious when I get to the end of my massive 10-minute lecture. I pull out a blackboard. I'm pointing with a pointer. So this is where the people tend to
This is,
live.
like,
The other
happening in
part
the
of the
background.
ecosystem.
yes.
In the background, Plugs and Grego are playing that hollow chess thing that they have in Source, so they're just not listening and they're just playing
Yeah.
in the
Just-
background.
Just attentively listening and nodding.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
Kabis
yes.
is going into the sexual differences between them.
You see,
I don't know if
literally-
that's going on
They
in
actually
Sparta.
operate on a system of quite a wide variety. The kinks there, they're not so much hidden away. They're more displayed quite aggressively, and it usually leads to the partnering of multiple
I'm not sure
different.
we need to know this.
But that's
information.
quite interesting because it actually leads to a more accepting and
Yeah,
diverse culture. You'd be surprised.
Can I have?
Okay,
Can I
no,
have,
anything or two.
can I have piloted the ship there already while this was happening?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's how long the lecture is.
Just
Oh
all
my
time,
God.
and then we went into. Okay.
Yeah, the journey takes about. Can you make an astrogation roll, actually?
If you need a hand, I'm very good at
Do I
that
have
sort of
a
thing.
astrogation?
It's just going to be
Yeah, I'm
two
not-
purple.
I mean, can Grego is good at astrogation, right?
sure, Grego can do it.
From astrogation, yeah. Grego can remove a setback die, and the checks take less time.
Great. We'll say that he's removed a setback about the distraction of Kabis lecturing you all about this all at the same time.
Great. Grego's 2 yellow and a green. How hard is it?
2 purple. Oh,
That's
fantastic.
That was Grego.
Journey takes merely a day.
Perfect.
That whole time
Yeah,
Kabis
so
is
he's-
lecturing.
Yeah.
There's a whole host
People
of-
walk in and out to the room, and he just doesn't notice.
Yeah, he's actually
I
set up a
don't
live
stop
stream of
to
it.
breathe.
He's doing a presentation to his class back at the university. At the same time.
I'm crossing off two birds, one stone.
The whole very clever.
Ayo.
Yeah.
Ayo.
Why did we have to hear about that practice they do with stones?
Well, you see, you really don't seem to respect their culture. And I think that must be something I've forgotten to mention earlier. But I can't remember. So I'm going to start right from the beginning. So the thing about
By
this
the way,
I
you
don't
guys,
think
we
we
just
need that.
we just landed. By the way, you guys, if you want to.
You did not land.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Can I land before the
You're in
guys say
orbit.
that? Can I land somewhere?
Yeah, so finding somewhere to land here is...
Well, you said there's big cities,
Yes, but they are built in trees, and it's a rather backwater planet.
and they don't have landing pads.
No.
There must be some city that has a landing pad.
Not... Hang on a minute. You enter orbit. Sorry, I forgot. There's more that the dude has to say. So as you get into orbit around Arbooine, the gatekeeper, Soldier Ward, once again appears before you. And he tells you, Soldier Ward met Gel when they were attacked by separatist assassins on Eriadu, and he sensed the force powers of Gel Markov while they were there. He took Markov to be trained, and well, during his adventures, they found themselves in a city upon Arbooine. It was there where Ward hoped Markov would pick up talents for conflict resolution that are the talents of a Jedi Knight and their responsibilities. If all has proceeded as I expect, then I imagine Markov will be a Jedi Knight by now, and he should be willing to aid in your training.
Yeah, remember the thing we said earlier about the Jedi Knight and...
they're extinct.
Oh,
Yes.
I doubt he will be a Jedi Knight.
And
If
I,
he's
Probably
alive
dead.
at all.
well, we will have to find out. We're getting close. He says as you break through the atmosphere, very segue like that. As you break through Arbooine's atmosphere, a
We're already
dense,
here.
impenetrable canopy of green spreads before you, broken here and there by mountains and massive lakes. The gatekeeper provides you with coordinates for the town of Quolas, but when you arrive, the thick foliage prevents you from visually confirming the settlement's exact location, let alone landing there.
Well, they've not seen me fly.
They have.
Are you sure this is the right spot?
they're well aware of
They
your
really have.
flying skills.
Are
Yes,
you?
yes.
Yes, this is just trees. Are you sure this is where the place is?
The coordinates are right there, or in this general area. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we'll be able to break through the tree coverage, though.
Yes, we'll have to find somewhere else close by to land.
Perhaps by the bank of that river. The Soldier Ward's ghost hand points, and he points to
Yeah, we'll
what
put
looks
us
to be
there.
a fairly open area. It's some kilometers from where the town is expected to be, but it's the only real option that you have. I'm forcing you to go there.
Alright.
You're going there.
Yeah, that's fine. We land there.
Yep. You land upon a lovely little riverbank. And yeah, you've landed.
Hmm.
Hey.
Obviously, from what Kabis, the way Kabis described the planet, there's nothing, absolutely nothing I can see that would interest me on the advancement of technology here.
Absolutely.
Except, I am interested in the fact that the beings of this planet, the natives, are able to fly.
Mm.
Correct?
They are bird people. I suppose they do fly.
Well,
It's
as
something I
Kabis was
can't
going
do.
through his
Well, not all
lectures,
birds fly.
I often do.
what he actually goes into great detail on this topic. Satari's
Positive.
ancestors were likely once capable of true flight, but it appears that some million years ago this ability disappeared. They still remain the ability to glide, but actually flying is not something that they seem capable of doing anymore.
I'm just gonna reconnect to fix that fucking phone in my
Sure.
face.
I kind of like the fact that you got.
You're just
I hate
permanently
this
on a
phone in
phone
my
call.
face. Why is it there? Why is it always there?
Okay, problem solved.
It's so upsetting. Okay.
Just saying.
I'm just not gonna press the soundboard anymore. You guys are gonna have to do that. Okay.
So
Right. The details
interested
Kabis
in
goes
how
into
they
this
do
is ludicrous. I have so many notes on this, and you're gonna fucking hear them.
Yeah. Just send me the doc.
Of
Okay, yeah,
course.
okay.
On.
Kabis, tell you what, Kabis, you can present this fact if you want. I'm just gonna send it in the Edge of the Empire chat.
Yeah, I'm not
It's a
looking at it. I
massive
don't have an open.
document.
It's fine.
Just a relevant section.
Well,
It's a
here's the thing
30-page
about the
document.
safari. They're an average of 1.7 to 2 meters in height, and they weigh significantly less than humans because their skeletons are far less dense than those of most species, allowing them to move more quickly and dexterously. But it does leave them more susceptible to fractures. And they also possess 4 clawed digits, including one that is opposite on their hands and 3 clawed toes, one of which is largely vestigial on their feet. Also,
can't-
they're
oh.
dicks.
Oh
I
god!
don't
Be
think we need
surprised.
to hear about
You'd
this.
be sur-
It concerns me
saying.
just how into this that
How does he
is.
know so much about it?
You know, and even speaking in a parrot-like dialect.
Oh my. Are you a. Wait, you're not like a fake bird, right? You're not like, a
You're
bird that's
asking
pretending
me.
to be a person. Are
Am
you
I,
like.
am I a bird pretending to be a person?
Yes,
You seem to know a
seem
lot
like
about
that.
these birds.
I know a lot about everything. Ask me another thing.
Maybe we should save that for later.
It's very interesting. You talk about the lightweight bone skeleton and the ability.
It's
to
a
fly.
fascinating. It's a very unique feature of this
Do you
race.
think
You
if
don't
we
see it very
replace your
often.
skeleton, Krusty, with hollow bones, you would be able to fly?
Well,
This
I wouldn't want to.
This could be great in a
Well,
fight.
no, he wouldn't be able to support his modifications. He'd collapse under the
Oh.
weight.
If we use the correct alloy, it could still be just as sturdy. But I am interested in the science behind the bones.
It'd be easier just to get him a jetpack.
Oh yeah, why
Actually-
don't we just buy you a jetpack?
They're quite readily available on most
The two
planets.
choices: replace your bones with a lightweight metal, or buy a jetpack.
And then
I
install
like it.
wings as
I
well.
like the bones idea. I don't know. I thought we could,
But
I'm sure I
I-
could talk Remo into helping you with it.
I'm just starting to notice that one of the issues for me is what if I can get close enough to a target, I'm absolutely fine. But reduce the amount of time it takes for me to get to a target
If you were lighter,
might be extremely.
you could run fast.
I could,
Whoa.
but I wouldn't
I
You
mean,
can
want
also
to
break all your bones.
exactly. I kind of wouldn't.
oh,
want
but
to
that
risk
would be more exciting for the events as well. People would pay to watch that.
Yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you, plugs?
Listen, I never said I would. I never said I want you to win. I just want to make money.
Yeah, I fortunately don't want to die,
I wouldn't
so
die.
we won't be removing my own skeleton. But maybe we could test some on your arm. Maybe we could lighten up that arm for you.
Pretty sure it's already hollow. Wait,
It
don't
could
I have?
be. What if it could be
Or
hollow?
did I take that away? I think I replaced that actually.
Oh.
You
I had
filled
a
it with
thing where I
solid
had like
metal
a
chunk.
hidden compartment in my arm, but I don't have that anymore.
What about her legs? She don't need those.
I mean, I use them to walk at the moment.
Yeah, but we could make you walk faster.
Yeah, but I'm not the one in the ring, in the fighting, and
Well, if
I
it
can
works
just
on
shoot
you,
if
I
we
could
need-
think about doing it, to myself.
if it's going to make me money, I suppose. I'll think about it. If we find one of those bird people, we'll inquire.
Interesting, just the science behind it. Anyway, yeah, carry on. Should
Yeah.
we go and
Shall we
find
look
this
for this
cube?
Jill Markov?
Should we
Yeah.
take the cube ghost guy?
Oh, I
should
feel
just
like
leave
yeah.
him.
No, absolutely, we
Oh.
should bring.
I just don't like the idea that he's always like watching. It's a bit.
I
don't think
I
we
do
can stop
think you
that.
should bring me with you.
Oh, he's right here. I forgot.
There
Him.
he is.
Yeah, I forgot he's. Forgot about
Yes,
that.
I can put.
How
things
big
in
is
my
the
backpack
radius that
and
you
you
can
hang
like
out.
appear next to the thing?
As far as I need to.
Wait,
Oh.
so why did we even take you with us? You could have
It's
just
not
appeared
that
next to us
far.
and came with us. Okay, so it's not. Okay, so you lied. I see.
It's
Right.
I said some Jedi.
it's far, but
bullshit.
not that far. That makes sense.
Yes, the inconsistent magical cube will do exactly what it needs to.
Nice. Okay, so we could leave you on the ship and you could still come with us?
Don't leave me on the ship. I think that would be out
I
of
see.
range.
I see. Okay. So, you
Alright,
know,
I'll put it in my backpack.
it's not that.
No.
Alright.
My range back on Spin Tier was exaggerated as I was connected to the entire temple and the surrounding grounds.
I see,
Around
you gotta
here,
be the
my
base
range
of
is
juice.
rather
What if we
limited.
plug you into Dan? Do you have like a USB port or something like that? Or like
Is Dan force
wireless?
sensitive?
A signal booster.
I think Gregor might be. Have you tried him?
I could try him. I don't think
No.
he wants me to.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Gregor with a ladder on his back, just going brr 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 brr. I like the idea. Gregor's just like he's just an astromech now, but he's like a fireman's astromech where he's got like the
Yeah,
ladder.
he has this
extendo ladder on his
retracting
back.
ladder.
Yeah,
Just extend out.
I like
The ladder
That
is
might come
screaming
in
the
handy
entire
later.
time.
Yeah,
You could climb a
that's
building,
canon
Gregor
now.
can just lean backwards, extend the ladder.
Exactly. I like that. It's canon now. I've made it canon.
Okay.
Alright. Well, let's. Do we have to go through the forest? I like to imagine we've all dressed for the occasion as well. You know how in like, in episode 6 when they're on Endor and they all have like the clothes to be on Endor. If that's what we look like.
Right, I
think.
see, yeah.
Yeah,
So, has everyone done this for fashion vibes, or is there also practicality in this? I say this as someone who has gone out to do gardening in a shirt because it looked like a gardening shirt and it was far too hot.
Yeah, it's 100% fashion vibes.
Okay. So you're not dressed for the climate, you're dressed for what you think the climate should be.
Well,
Could
it's
I-
also it's dressed for the camera,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Because Kabisk is that.
We have
obviously.
to dress for the camera.
Well, I'm wearing adverse environment gear, so presumably I'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yep.
like mechanically nothing's
Yeah,
changed. but
yeah,
it's just
yeah. Kabisk is wearing adverse environment gear. Okay. The Dan opens up for you as you pull out of him, and it's a lovely day outside.
Why are we pulling out of Dan?
I'd like to re-enter Dan. Now that
I'm,
he's,
walking,
now that
I'm
he's op-
leaving.
now that
I'm,
he's
never
opened
coming-
up
I'm
for
walking
me.
off into the forest. I'm never coming back. I would like to leave this campaign.
Why are we fucking ladders? Why are people fucking ladders here?
We're not
That's
fucking
my ship,
ladders. Our
actually. My
spaceship
ship
is
is
called
called
Dan.
Dan.
Spaceship, sorry, I thought that was the ladder's name for some
Now
reason.
the ladder is L26.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was 36 earlier, but
No, it was actually 62 earlier, but I've lost faith in him. So it's 26 now.
I see it's a point system. Well, he's also merged with Grego now, so
Yeah.
Yeah, hence why he's gone down in my rankings. He's also screaming constantly. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can.
No.
It's like so high pitch. Only dogs and Chiss can hear it.
Well, I've got. Yep, we'll go with that.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
Great.
Yep.
We'll leave that
What
one
he's
there.
saying?
All right.
All right. Well, let's go.
Yeah. Would
Is it,
you
like,
like
jungly?
to make a joint survival roll to get through the forest easily, or have one of you do it?
I'm
Well,
not very good at survival.
have we got anyone who's decent? Like, I got a yellow and a green.
I've got 2
I
greens.
got
2 green.
3 greens.
Okay, so we're all not great.
So should we all do it?
Yeah,
I'll
let's
do
just
it.
all do it. Let's
Okay.
just all do it.
Average survival
Okay.
roll from all of you then.
Okay, I mean, I should. Okay.
2 purple.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I had a
I
feeling
did
it would be
okay.
something like that.
Oh, not bad considering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad.
I'll
That's not
take it.
bad at all. Let me see then. You know what? You travel fine. You get there at the end, towards the end of the day, as the sun is
Is it
beginning
like
to set.
jungly and a lot of like bushes and stuff? Like
Yeah, we
foliage you
can
to
have like
go
a whole
through?
like compilation of things that you could have run into. Like, oh,
I like to imagine that Verona's got her like vibro sword and it's just like slashing out in front of us.
Yep.
like,
you
Yeah,
navigate-
flashing out.
You navigate
cut
your
the
way
scenes where
past
we're,
a
like,
river.
Hiding behind a bush and there's a creature running past or something. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, you see a bear sloth running past you. You successfully
sloth?
hide.
Why
from
is he naked?
What is this avatar?
I'll see myself out.
Okay. And you manage to navigate around a cliff and a river. It is great. You do great. And you arrive.
Great montage.
Excuse me.
Oh, here we are. It's the village. What's it called? Quilas. Quilas?
Quolas.
Quilas. I don't know why I put a dot on the O.
Quolas.
Yeah, with a dash in between. It was how I wrote it.
Yeah. Before you, as you approach, looms an elric tree of truly gargantuan proportions, dwarfing those around it, easily 300 meters across at its base. The trunk
Amazing.
rises into the forest canopy, almost disappearing from sight. This is no mere tree, however, as evident from the many suspended woven orbs, carved structures, and the bridges connecting it to surrounding trees. This is your destination, the city of Quolas.
That is a big fucking tree.
It
Holy
really
shit.
is.
I can't even see the top of it.
Well, looks like the
I feel
city's
like
still
we
here.
should. I feel like we should have seen this really fucking big tree when we were
I think
flying
we're
over.
surrounded
I
by
mean,
big
maybe we-
trees.
It looks like the type of thing that would have a landing pad.
It looks like we could land right on top of it. How big it is, yeah.
Yes, well, maybe you can petition the local government to add one.
I don't have that kind of money.
Now I need to find something else for Kabisk to know
No,
about
that's a
Arbooine.
lie.
Yay.
They're not spacefaring folks. Are they barbarians?
I don't think we don't say that
Uh,
anymore. Just,
hang on.
ooh.
Are they
Don't say that on the cameras again. We've already, remember the Kubat thing?
There you go,
God.
Kabisk.
I share this information in a normal
Well-
way.
I don't read that. I'm not gonna read everything. Read it out for me, come on.
Ah, well, you see, the thing with these people are they consider traveling off-world or even to leave their hometown as abandoning their family. So they fucking hate doing it. So they don't
Aren't they
really
like-
have much of a space industry.
I feel that sounds kind of counterintuitive to what their whole point is, because they're like birds, and the whole thing about birds is that they migrate, through the seasons. So what the fuck does that mean? You know what I mean? Isn't that a bit weird? I guess
How
it's
do
the
you
whole
know that?
birds of a feather stick together kind of concept, but like they can go
Oh yeah,
together.
I
to
imagine
other
their
places.
ancestors heard that saying and they just took it literally.
No. Maybe they invented it.
Maybe they did. I'm curious to
Anyway,
find out.
why is there no one here? Wait, so is this town? So is it just a tree and then above it are all the things, or is there stuff at the bottom, the base as well?
There's not really much at the base. There is like a ramp which you can start walking up. There are 2 guards standing at it's a spiral essentially going around the trunk to make its way.
Right.
Um,
To go up to the
Yeah.
city. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's go in, I suppose, and see if anyone knows this
Yes.
Gel Markov.
The 2 guards, as you approach, they appeared to have just been lounging there, just very casually watching out. As you approach, they stand up, looking alert. And this is where I need to do a bird voice. I should have
I'm so
practiced that.
excited for this.
Yes, I wonder where they're going to
Oh,
be
way.
from.
No way.
I was meant to add a sound effect that was just tweet, and then I was just going to talk normally and just occasionally click that button. That was what I was going to do.
I'm glad you didn't.
But unfortunately,
this is way
I didn't
funnier.
get that far. Let me see. Oi, mate! Quick! There's some fuckers coming.
Oh god.
Hey, that's no way to talk about tourists coming to your town.
Oh shit, they got
Ready
better
to
hearing
spend
than us.
some credits?
Well, they seem incredibly flustered and surprised to have seen anyone approaching.
I know, it is the Iron Patriot. Yes, if you want a picture, that will be 20 credits.
Who?
Are you an owl or something? What do you mean?
What's an owl?
Fred, it's a pleasure to finally meet a member of the Sathari. I've read all about your world, but I've never actually visited.
So you here as explorers?
I am. I don't know why they're here. I
What?
forgot.
Are you not
What
together?
do you mean you don't know why we're here? We
Yeah.
came with you.
I was lecturing. I wasn't listening. But yes, I'm here to look around.
Trying to find
This
someone
is why I
or
didn't want to.
Oh,
At
that's
least
it.
where they might
That's
have gone.
That's what they're here for.
Oh, that is
Now, do you
unusual.
have a researcher I can speak with, or a teacher?
We have educators in the settlement. Yes.
Perfect. How do I let me in?
You
Yes,
should.
so can we go up?
Yeah. You seem fine. Just welcome.
Oh.
Do you just like let anyone in here? Just as a question.
It's very rare
why
that
are
someone
you here?
turns up.
Oh, I see. Do you know a Gel Markov by any chance?
Yes. How
Oh?
how
Wow,
would
that
you
was
know
easy.
him?
That was the
Oh,
first guy we asked.
really?
That was very easy. Well, we're here to
Is he
visit him.
Still here?
We have the ghost of an old friend of his with us.
What?
Yeah, I know, it's
You're
very
doing
weird.
some strange Jedi bullshit.
Have you ever heard of the Jedi?
We have.
Well, so the guy is dead now, but he's a ghost in a box.
We don't know
And we are
he's dead.
taking him. Well, he might be alive, that's true, but his ghost is still in the box, and we are taking him to see Gel Markov. Is he alive and in here?
Markov is here. He goes by the name Reeve now, though.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
see. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Uh,
I didn't mean to assume. That's on us. We should have asked.
yes, he lives at Reeve Manor, atop of the city. You
And
might
the
struggle
city is
to-
the tree.
Yes, the city is the tree, and the surrounding trees as well.
Oh, I see.
And he's a Jedi.
He's not a Jedi.
Oh.
There hasn't been a Jedi here in some time. An
Some
indeterminate,
undetermined time.
indeterminate amount of time. I lost track. It's been about 45 Sathari years.
I see.
Well, we should-
Well,
Yeah,
we'd
I guess
love
go
to
and
have a
speak
chat
to the
with
That's
him.
like the middle of the Clone Wars, I guess. Like,
I feel like we should probably go and speak to him. We probably shouldn't tell the man in the cube, in the holocron.
yeah, have we
Just
turned? I
yet.
assume we've turned the cube off.
Yeah.
Or is the cube like active?
Oh, is it all? Yeah,
actively
is it
running?
always like aware?
It's Verona knows that it's always listening and aware.
Oh,
Oh, well, we don't
Right.
know that, so you can still say that.
I don't think I
yeah.
turned it off. I think I left it on so we
I
could
see.
show
Yeah. I
what
think
need.
we assumed that you would have turned it off, but I think Verona wouldn't have. That makes sense.
maybe we should go take our ghost to meet Mr. Markov. Find out why he clearly
Maybe-
stopped his training.
Yes, we should have a look. I mean, he's still alive, which is that's good.
Which is good.
He,
That's-
he lives
it's
in a
better than I
manor,
was
so he's
expecting.
very rich. So maybe
And to be honest, he's probably only alive because he didn't become a Jedi.
that is a good point. Yes. Yes, the
Yeah,
whole
it does
Jedi
bring up
Purge
another
thing did
question, though.
happen, so that's probably why. Yes.
It does bring up the whole why didn't he become a Jedi? What potentially did he become so that he was?
Well, maybe he did become a Jedi, but he just got away, and then he came to live here after the Purge.
Well, what has this Reeve been doing in the city these past years?
Reeve rules the town, the city, even. Fuck.
Oh,
Oh, he's
He is the leader
Alright.
of the town's governance.
Is he also a whatever you're called? What are they called? Sin.
He is
Safari?
not a Sathari, no.
Nice.
Ward would have told you this, I'm pretty sure. He's a green man. I've forgotten what his race is, but he's a green man.
I see.
That's how Krusty
George
referred
would
to
not
him
be
when you looked. when
He's a green man.
yeah. Let me see. Where is he?
Okay, I've added it to my notes. It's a green man.
Yeah.
Green man.
He's not a little green man, but he's a green man. I've completely forgotten what race he is.
No, no reason.
No, it's fine. We'll get to it when we get to
I bet he's a Miralucan.
Could be.
it. I don't know what that is.
Well, I think we'd like an audience with him.
What was he? They're on Iriadu. Maybe he's that from that planet. Iriadu. Don't know what the race from there is called.
Ariadu. Bu- 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 bu. Oh, it was the homeworld of the Tarkin family.
Oh.
Oh.
The Grand Moff Tarkin came from there.
Oh,
He was a human, as far as I'm aware.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
that doesn't help us.
No.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
I can
Anyway.
literally.
Yeah.
He's a Mirialan.
Oh, that's
Oh.
the same thing Verona
it's the
is.
same. Yeah.
Oh.
That's Verona's race.
Oh, there we go then. That's nice. Cool. There we are. I just googled his fucking name. That's the way to do it. Right.
Incredible. Alright, so we just go up and where is the manor? Do you have like a map or something of the city?
The maps. The map. The manor's at the very top of the city. You should find maps spread throughout as you go around.
Do you have like a tourist like point where we can go and like get some information and like a little town map?
We don't get enough
follow-
tourists to warrant
don't
a
think they
tourist
can-
place, but you should be
Well,
able to
here's
see it.
the issue. You should have a spaceport so people can land here. That's why you don't get tourists.
No.
Why we had to land in the river. Look at my boots. They're full of mud and wet and stuff. It's terrible.
Well, you go on ahead and don't go causing any trouble for us.
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
what?
yeah, okay.
We would never. So, you really don't know the Iron Patriots?
Why-
Thank you for your time.
Do you guys get like intergalactic, like Coruscant television network here?
No?
I see. That is the issue. You should get like a, you should get a satellite or something instead. Anyway, we'll just get going.
Yes, you do that. Yeah, you're let in. There wasn't really a gate in the way, so they don't even need to open anything, but you just walk on in.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Plugs hates walking up this really long ramp.
yeah, it takes a
Like
while.
this is
Yeah.
exhausting.
It is.
She's
It
not
really
happy with
is.
it.
About halfway up, you find yourself. There is a little building here with battlements, and you see a sign on it that says Tarvik's King, where you can, and they seem to be selling local animals that are rideable. It's almost a stables, you could say.
Oh.
Oh,
If you want to stop off
Are
there.
we? Hmm.
Is it or how? I mean, do we need those? Are they flying mounts?
They're not flying. No.
Is there a blacksmith nearby?
No.
Feels like we've just stepped into another reality.
Look, when I say stable, right? The Star Wars has these animal
This
pen
is very
situations,
Star Wars.
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's
they
very
love
Star
it.
Wars.
They love having rideable animals.
Yeah.
And they
Classic
have
Star
little
Wars.
metal shoes on whatever the animal's
Like a little
called
tauntaun or some shit.
Tauntaun shoes.
Mm.
I don't think we
Horses.
need these. We'll just walk past it.
Sure. You walk past
Or I
Tarvik's
will
King.
anyway. If someone else wants to go in, they can.
Does no one want a mount? Unbelievable.
I don't need a mount.
No,
actually,
not-
We're going up
I
a
think
tree.
I am
Why
going
do
to
we
take
need a
a mount.
mount?
How much is a mount?
So you walk in, it's like, well, howdy there. I'm the Tarvik's
What
King.
are your creatures that I need to mount?
You are? It's a Tarvik's. It's
Tarvix.
Yeah.
What do I know about a Tarvix?
well, you can literally see them. It's a
Yeah, but-
four-eyed, kind of thick-coated, hog-like animal that's quite large and
Okay.
rideable. and it has
Oh, I quite like
stats.
that.
But you, that'll be 25 credits a day if you want one.
25 credits a day.
Yeah, and if you get it lost or killed, it'll be 1,000.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
Never mind. 1,000 credits. Good lord.
Yeah,
You think
yeah,
I'm made of money?
Well, I'd hope you don't try to get them killed.
I don't intend to, but
Costs a lot to raise these, you know.
I suppose it would. Lots of food, training regimen. Yeah, I'll take it for the day, I suppose.
All right, good. That would be 25
God.
credits.
I love them.
You know what? I'll take it for 2 days.
Even better.
There you go. It's 50 credits.
Fantastic. Well, you enjoy.
Like-
You can have your
I
pick.
will.
They all
Which
look
one looks
exactly
the
the
best?
fucking same to you. Like,
What the fuck?
How much do I know about these creatures, though? Wait, that's what I'm wanting to know.
why didn't you tell me how much you know about these creatures?
What's the difficulty of this roll?
2 purple.
Oh, I have a feeling that Kabisk knows a lot about these creatures.
You know a
I did a
lot about
xenology roll.
these crystals creatures.
Fair enough.
The crystal creature.
Crystal
So
creatures.
using that knowledge, I'll take the best one.
You take the best one.
Sick. And I emerge atop my noble steed.
I imagine we've all walked past and we didn't notice Kabisco.
yeah, we're already like near
Like,
the
we're-
top. This is happening.
Yeah, depending on how long it took. And then Kabisco like meets us all, like further out.
Yeah. However far you got, Kabisk easily catches up to you.
What is this horrible creature you have?
I've found myself a new pet.
It looks like a large guinea pig with the face of a bat and 4
Oh,
eyes.
you know. So do you.
What the fuck?
I didn't know you had that much bite, Kabisk.
Kabisk has been watching the Iron Patriots content as well.
I'm listening to his podcast.
I thought, you know, when
It's a very rude thing to say, you know.
when you visit a culture, it's best to partake as much as you can.
What, by being rude to your friend? You owe me money, you know that.
I don't. We've made the agreement. I'm letting you use Dan for
I
a little
let
bit
you
more.
off. I let you off with this.
You
but
stole
now,
my
now I
ship.
don't know if I like it anymore. I never
Oh, that's-
stole your ship. You said yes, you can fly it perfectly fine. It's fine. That was a separate agreement.
You're capable of flying it. Yes, that doesn't mean you should be flying it all the time.
Well, I
You
don't
left
fly
me
it all the time.
stranded.
I'm on Coruscant most of the time.
Oh.
We never left. You left with the ship.
Well, we can work out a leasing arrangement while we're on Coruscant. It won't be extortionate, you know. Just got to protect my assets.
I mean, I have a speeder on Coruscant. I don't need this big ship most of the time.
Well, then perfect. I can lease it out to someone who does.
Unbelievable. I flew you here, by the way.
You did excellent.
You wanted to be here as well.
Oh,
I'm just saying,
oh.
you still owe me. That's all I'm saying. Anyway,
Gonna be honest with you.
what
It's
is
nice,
this?
it's
Can we
nice
all get on
being
this
here.
thing?
But
How
I
big
would
is
rather
it? How
I
big
was
is the
home.
creature?
No,
You can't.
No, only one of you can ride it, and I'm afraid that Plugs, you've fallen into the snake pit, which they just have lying on this ramp for some reason. I don't know
Oh
why.
no.
I don't want to
Uh,
fall. Ah! There's
Why-
snakes!
why
Why are there
Fortunately-
snakes on me?
Fortunately,
They
Grego
kill
has a
them.
sentient ladder attached.
Yeah.
It's quite easy. for
Can I
you to
go
get up.
quick?
But the ladder
Oh,
is screaming.
Why have you fallen into the bloody
Oh.
snake pit?
Why is there a snake in the middle of the walkway? Who put the snake in
L29,
here?
deploy ladder.
Gregor already gave me the ladder. You idiots. I'm
Oh, it's
already on the
it's
ladder.
duplicated. It's made another ladder. Oh, I need
It's
to
made a new
recover it.
ladder.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
my god, Gregor's got 2
That
ladders
is the
on him
second
now.
ladder.
Wait, no. That looks very much like my favorite ladder. Has your
Yeah.
ladder been sleeping with my ladder?
Oh my god. Well, it's
I don't know
part
what
of
my
Gregor
ladder's
now,
been
so has
doing.
Gregor been sleeping with your ladder? I'm.
But with both of our ladders.
Oh my god. Gregor, you naughty creature. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, yes. Thank you for the raid, but we must move on, for D&D is happening.
Oh,
I think, though, that I
thank
get
God
to
we got
celebrate
past the
my
snake.
350 followers again. Woohoo. I've only reached that
congrats.
milestone for a third time. Can't wait to see who unfollows me now. And, and we'll see where we go from there.
I just accidentally pressed something on my stream deck thinking it would show up in your stream.
Yeah, I just accidentally pressed this button. It looked like a heart, so it's now like empty. I don't know what that meant, and now it just says follow right there. I don't know what that means.
Oh, we've done it again. Good news, everyone. Fourth time. Right. So yeah. Those of you who don't have a Tarvix to ride on can take a strain from the rest of the walk up.
Oh,
Perfect.
Oh
fuck
my
yeah.
god. Oh, did I heal my strain from the last encounter?
Yes, certainly. It's been days. If you have
Okay.
wounds or strain apart from the one I just gave you, get rid of them.
Oh, okay.
You are fully healed apart from that.
Oh, that's really good because that strain would have knocked me out.
Oh yeah,
Walking
you were
upstairs,
really
you're like,
fucked up.
"Ugh."
You were really fucked
And
up
I
after
fall
that
down.
one fight.
Fall down the entire set of
Yeah.
stairs right at the end.
Yeah, just slide. Oh, no.
no. You get right to the top and then.
My heart can't take it anymore.
Proper Oblivion style death when they died to poison. And just ragdoll down the stairs.
Full
Yeah.
ragdoll.
Yeah. Oh god.
Why won't you die?
Die!
But yeah, you
You
have
have
a round.
violated the law.
So as you arrive in
Yeah.
the city, you get a view of a map of the place in general. As you look it over, there are generic homes just all over the place. The homes in this place are hanging spherical homes scattered throughout Krolas. You can see them all over the place. The larger homes of the more prosperous families tend to be higher up in the city, with the others being where you are now, basically. There is a temple, the S3Ep3 temple. Kabisk knows all about their religion, and so what the Safari believe that the spirits of the deceased rejoin the natural world. They're very reincarnation friendly. But yeah, there's a temple, and their temple embodies these beliefs in its closeness to nature. There are guard houses and a prison, several guard houses throughout the settlement, and just the one prison. And then also on the map at the very top is the Reeves Manor.
Straight there.
All right.
Yep.
Is where I'm going.
Cool.
Although maybe on the way, as we're like walking and talking,
Mhm.
we'll just like Krusty and Plugs will be like talking about how best to get this new improved like legs or
Exoskeleton.
whatever you were talking about.
Hmm.
And we'll just go like walk up to some random Sathari.
Okay. You approach a random Sathari. How do you do this?
Hello, I'm so sorry. Can we have a little conversation? We are. Have you ever heard of the Iron Patriot? I know you guys don't get many Coruscant television network stations here.
I'm afraid we'd never heard of the Iron Patriot.
Well,
I hand him a signed photo.
oh,
Yes,
those are
this is
usually-
you.
The God Complex photo.
Oh.
Those are usually like 50 credits. You know, you should count yourself lucky.
This is a picture of you, yes?
Yes. But so
I'm
he's
the Iron
very
Patriot.
famous. Yes,
I
he's
see.
He's very famous, you know, in the core world. He's a very famous boxer slash wrestler slash whatever the
dealer.
fuck. Well, we don't. You know,
Hey,
we don't.
Isn't out of interest, what weapons do the guards have? Sathari.
Oh, I
Are
don't.
they...
I'm afraid I don't know the the.
See,
we don't
think.
we don't
I
deal
don't
with
think that was an in-game question.
Yeah, well, it was. I don't care. Well, it has to be because I'm not just gonna fucking tell you.
We can't just
Well, we can
look
see
what
them.
they have on their fucking hips. Like what?
Do
Can
they
if you
look like
want.
they've got blasters? Do they look like they have weapons that I recognize, or do they look like their own? You know.
They.
What do I know about their weapons?
I've got it.
Yeah.
here somewhere.
Come here. Come here. I have need of your encyclopedic mind.
I think that they're slug throwers, but let me check.
Well, they throw slugs.
Slugs.
Throw
God.
slugs.
Yeah, slug throw rifles. So they're not using blasters.
They've got guns.
Yes, they've got a gun.
They've got fucking guns. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know the Iron Patriot.
Oh,
If you are he,
well-
then good. But you'll never be him.
Yes. Oh, shit. That is deep. Kirsty, we can do something with that, maybe, at some point. We'll... Wait, I'll write it down, Write it down in a notebook. Anyway, so you... The Iron Patriot would like to ask you a couple questions. You know, he's very interested in,
Your bone density.
yes,
Oh.
biomechanical concepts, you see.
I think I should leave you.
No. I like at this point. I like to imagine at this point we've kind of like surrounded it. Like we're like both next to this person, like arms around them. So I can't really go left or
Just
right.
pull
We're
out,
just
like you're in a circle around them. This is,
no. We're just we're just like hands on their shoulders, we're like both sides, and they're just kind of like oh god. Like that's so they could leave if they wanted to, but it's not easy to break free of our.
they are trying to extricate themselves from you due to a
Wait.
fear of dissection.
He just wants to ask you a couple of questions. No, we will not. Nothing bad will happen to you.
Look, I've never taken a scalpel to an unwilling patient.
Well, I don't think you remember that one time and that other time, and
I've
when
never
you
done
tried
it.
to.
Wouldn't dare.
Remember that Mandalorian that was with us that then left because you tried to insert.
No,
Anyway,
couldn't
we
afford
don't
the
need
legal
to-
fees.
There was no scalpel.
I would never have
It
done
was
that.
different.
I was never found guilty.
Listen, perhaps you should go to
It's never
the
proven.
school. If you're,
Oh, that's a great place to
you
start.
know, there'll be researchers there you might want to learn things from.
Do they have ripper docks here in the city?
A what?
Is there
don't
any?
think-
Do you guys have any ripper docks here?
A what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Cybernetics. Look, I like lift up. I roll back my sleeve and show all my cybernetics, my arm and my.
Yeah, I do
My,
the same. My finger like pops open and the little plasma torch that.
Holy
starts
fuck!
firing.
What the
Yeah,
fuck is
exactly,
wrong with you?
I mean, look, this is
Nice.
improved. This is perfection.
This
Uh,
seems against the natural order.
Oh, it's very natural. Metals are found in the ground.
Let me put it to you, young friend. What if you were able to fly once more, soar above the treetops,
Oh.
just like your ancestors?
Have you ever heard of the concept of a jetpack?
No. What is
Well.
this jetpack?
I'm not entirely sure. We hadn't thought about it until Kabisk mentioned it like 2 minutes ago either. So
Oh, I see.
I was just wondering if you knew it. But
I
yeah,
find
Kirsty
your
can make you
form
fly.
Fascinating. I find your form so fascinating.
Listen, buddy, like, if you're looking for that, then, like, we are quite kink friendly here, but I'm not into it right now. That is canon. yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
if
at least
you-
at the college, then
if you
maybe
change
the
your
college
mind.
will be more
I don't think that's a good look. I like that you called it college and not like he called it school
Yeah.
earlier. I do like that you changed it already. but...
Well, I'm not going to the school to tell people I'm
yeah,
fascinated by their
yeah.
porn.
That's why I found it a bit of a it's an interesting choice of words.
The
Oh,
Iron
yeah, there
Patriot
is a
has
separate
ticked a
college as
lot
well.
of boxes,
I see,
right?
okay.
A lot of boxes that would put them on plenty of registers. But this is not one register that Krusty's
Okay.
willing to
Okay.
willing to be put on.
Fair enough.
I've just got to this planet.
All right. So well, I'll give them a card. If you ever change your mind and you want to be able to fly, just give us a call.
I see. Well,
the
thank
real
you.
one or the fake one?
It's a real one. It's a real one. Listen, Pollock sees this as a money-making opportunity. Pollock takes the money while Krusty does all the work.
I see. Well, not
I will
not
be-
I see that bit, of course. Thank you. I guess.
And if you ever get a, galactic television cable installed, make sure to watch the Iron Patriots fight. He's got some very important ones coming up. I
do.
turn to Krusty and in a quiet voice, we have none planned. We really have to plan some fights because this is not. It's not people are forgetting about you. I heard about this new guy that just came up recently, and he's kind of like he's got a big fist as well. He's kind of similar to you. We have to, really like, nip it in the bud. As they say.
I see. What was
Oh,
this?
no.
What's this up and comer's name?
What? I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Krusty here.
Oh, sorry, but
The Iron
you've,
Patriot, I
you've just
mean.
got your arms around me, so I'm kind of stuck in the middle of you.
Oh, yes, I
You don't have to
assumed I
worry
let you
about
go
that.
when I gave you my business card. I forgot. It's the robot arm. I forget what it does.
Pinnacle
anyway.
Revolution, you said.
Yes, it's just, it just feels so
Galactic
like a
television cable. It just makes me think it's like a space elevator sort of thing. There's this big cable
like
that goes down
huge-
to planets.
How does it work?
It goes to like a satellite or something, then goes down to the planet.
Yeah, sure.
Well, good. Can I go?
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
of course. Just give us a call, if you want to.
Be on
I
your
do
way.
like a lot of,
Yeah. Oh. They leave. Yeah. Cool. As you are walking through this place in general, can you make an average perception check?
On it.
People who are paying attention, that is, which means not Plugs and not Krusty.
Okay.
I'm so perceptive.
Can Gregor roll?
I can't even find it.
No, Gregor can't roll.
Is that
What
two
the
purples, yeah?
latter?
Yeah. Nope.
Ooh,
I my eyes are closed.
Yep, that's fine.
classic.
Nope. Okay,
No.
that's all right. You're having a nice walk round.
Alright, so shall we go to the school first, or the college, or shall we go to the Reeves
School!
Manor? You were very excited about that, I guess, when you go to the
I'm
school.
very excited to discuss some things with their
Verona, is
lecturers.
this okay with you? I know you will probably want to have, Box Ghost talk to the Jedi man.
Yes, but I guess we can take a slight detour.
Alright, then school it is.
And that's why I'm the captain. Let's go!
Okay. You
He just rode off on his big creature and he left us behind.
yeah.
Well, he's gonna leave that fast. Maybe we just leave him to it.
I don't even know where this school is. I
It's,
didn't
how we
get a
write
map.
Kabisco, he goes off to a lecture. It's just there.
We're like, this is the perfect opportunity.
He's gone, we can go do something else.
Finally. Take his ship and fuck off.
I did give the keys to Plugs, so
true.
she could 100% do that.
That's true. Kabisk is about to live the rest of his life in.
Yeah,
Well,
it's clips here now.
But yeah, cool. You make your way to the school. We'll have a little 5-minute break here. For
Perfect.
toilets and drinks. And then we'll get back on it. Dun, dun, dun. Be right back.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right, there's that. Mute me, mute you. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, the rules for
Louder. Wait. We're on.
Grudge. Hello. We've just been talking
Hello.
because Jack's not back yet, but we've just been talking about a possible hardwood origin story. There's a fucking robot. Hello. Fucking robot in the middle of my.
They've released the fucking robots.
What have I missed?
Fight it well. Apparently,
Don't worry
you've built
about
a
it.
new robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one in my face.
Classic.
Very, very rude.
Classic.
But yeah, I was looking at Goblin Punks, and it's so silly. There's a whole mechanic where you like come up with a piece of slang. Everyone has like a piece of slang. If other people use them, they get like a little token and stuff. It's so fun. It's very good for just like bullshit improv session, which I think would be very fun.
I feel like the
Um,
best bit of slang you can come up with is either you come up with a word for someone's ass, an ass, or you come up with a word with someone who's an idiot. And immediately you are going to be the most used word.
Well, the thing is, the way it says is like, don't make it specific, and we don't need to have a consent. Like you don't
Actually
need to
know what
actually.
the context.
Yeah, you don't actually need to explain what it means. You just need to come up with something, and then throughout the game, you kind of like find the context of it. And
And people
which I
apply it
think
to the
is
wrong
very funny.
context, which makes it even better.
Exactly.
Just
Also,
reminded me of when I came
the
up
only
with...
mechanics in it, the only stats you have are shame and trouble. So if you get, it's you want to impress your other people that are like the other teams that are with you. So, you don't want to do something shameful in front of them, and you don't want to get into trouble either.
Shame and
Which I think is just so funny. It's such a funny concept.
All right. Well, I'll continue to keep track of all of your shame and trouble as we.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah,
as
I
we-
think anytime Plug speaks, the trouble meter is
Yeah.
like bing, 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 bing.
I'm gonna say, I think he might have a bit of a job of that. It's shame and trouble with his crew.
Yeah.
Well, you
Not much shame until now. Like, not much shame yet.
No, just trouble. You arrive at the school. The school's just below the midway point up through the city. You would say, school / college, all education centers here. So any issues that Krusty may have been approaching are easily remedied by going into the correct building. So you do go into the college because that's where Kabisк would go anyway. He's far above school level after all.
I see.
Certainly. I'm just looking for a professor.
Yeah.
And as am I.
Yeah. Well, you approach the college receptionist, who's again a bird lady with just nose spectacles that cover the 4 eyes that she has.
4?
Yeah, they've got 4 eyes.
Oh, I didn't.
And this
They have
isn't a
4
glasses joke. She has 4 eyes. In Sathari culture, you would call someone 8 eyes.
She's an 8.
Right.
Well,
Oh,
does
hang
that mean that all Sathari can see the future? Because they've got amazing foresight.
Oh
uh,
my god.
Good one.
Is Emma?
Wait,
not
so
Emma,
they're
sorry.
all force sensitive?
They must be. Verona, are you Sathari?
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing about this was about foresight. The guy who sent us here,
Oh my
he did
God.
have like special foresight. So
Wow.
There's
Okay.
no way that wasn't that whoever wrote this into the campaign didn't expect that to happen. That is such the most conscious choice
Yep.
I've ever seen.
Krusty discovered my secret. I'm a bird person in a skin suit.
That makes
every
two
one
of
of you are bird people. Oh my god!
You and
Can't trust
Kabisk.
No
anyone
one
in
knows.
this.
It's a coup. Right, as in
Not a
bird,
coup.
bird
A coup, yeah, very
birds.
good.
A bird
Oh,
Oh, I see that
Right.
kind of coup. Okay, that was actually good.
yeah, you arrive at the reception for the college. There's again an old Sathari woman. She's like, "Oh, hello, dearies. What can I do for you? We don't get many
I'm
outsiders here.
looking for your professors.
Our professors. Oh,
Do they have a staff room I can wait in to talk to all of them?
indeed, they will be in the staff room.
Each and every one of them.
All
Splendid.
of them. Right now.
Direct me.
They're on lunch. It's the evening. They're on dinner.
They must be willing to speak with me.
They're having their afternoon tea right now. Yes.
Exactly. No one is ever more willing to speak than when they're on
They're
their break from
British.
their work.
Exactly. What are you doing here? Are they expecting
I-
you?
They are not, but I wish to consult. You see, I'm a traveling professor from the Great University Academy on Coruscant.
Oh my.
Tenured, might I add.
Oh my. Let me
I'm
just
also,
let me just call
winner
the
of
staff
Coruscant
room.
Magazine's Smartest Man Alive 5 years running.
Let me just call the staff room. Who should I say is here to see them?
You can say Kabisk is here to see them.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Hello. What you picked up before the beep.
Oh
Hello?
God, no! Why are you calling me again?
No.
Yes, Professor. Professor George, is it? Yes.
Why the bloody hell are you calling? I've been trying to get through to these people. I'm trying to reach these kids, and all I'm getting is these messages from these failed bounty hunters.
Well, you see, George, we have actually something to do with our professors. Like you. There's a Kabisk Cone here to see you. I think he's told
No,
me to say
just
more than that.
Kabisk.
Just Kabisk. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think.
I didn't give you my fucking surname.
I forgot.
Yeah.
See?
I am Kabisk.
I
What
mean, the
was it you
K
were
of
saying?
Kabisk is part of the surname.
Shut up, plugs.
Yes, there's a Kabisk here with a
You
plugs.
say plugs.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think George is actually a professor on the.
No, almost certainly not.
He lives on Coruscant. We've already
Yeah.
established this.
Yeah.
And they have no connection to Coruscant. We've also
Yeah.
established this.
Oh, sorry, I dialed the wrong number. She dials again and gets through to the professor's room this time, the staff room, and they're like, yeah, and she says they will see you. Just
Oh, it went surprisingly well.
Oh,
Actually.
splendid.
you know how these professors are. They
Ah,
so,
I do.
They so rarely get guests that they have to make the most of it.
Well, I'm excited to talk to them. Which way am I going?
She points down a hall and around a corner or such, and yeah, she should.
Splendid.
You know the way.
Off I go to
Indeed.
talk to
Off
these
you go.
professors.
Yeah. The rest of you going as well?
Well, has he gone in without us because he arrived earlier? Because he's on
Have
a
you
list?
done that?
Did you not wait?
Yes.
You just walk in.
Okay, Kaviska's done
Yes.
that.
There's no way he'd wait. No fucking way. He's straight in there.
I'm trying to keep up with him.
This is
Should
why
have
we need to.
rented
This
my
is why we need to
creature.
get you those light bones, Custies.
I know I can't keep up with it. If only I had a light
just can't-
Cytherian exoskeleton.
This is really why we need this for you, but I'm sure you'll wait for us at the place, right? Skips to when we get to the place. Where is he?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the reception lady greets you. Oh, hello. More outsiders. This is
Yes, hello. We are looking for a blue man who who came in here.
Oh,
He's about this tall, has a huge backpack. Will ramble on about just anything and everything you ask him about.
I know you could have stopped a blue man.
On
Yes.
the planet of
He could have
birds.
cut me off.
What is he to you?
Well, I guess we've never talked about it. It's a deep
Oh.
question. Someone who owes me money, I suppose.
Oh, she seems now reticent.
He's the only colleague who can match my intelligence.
Oh, Are you a
Well,
professor as well then?
there's still that guy in
Yeah.
Coruscant who's also got a
professor of
fist.
pain.
Anyway.
A what? Sorry.
Professor of Pain.
Oh. She seems even
Iron
It's
more
a Rhodian word
reticent.
for bread. He really likes.
I'm the Iron Patriot, and I gesture over to Plugs. Come on, give me a signed picture.
So I'm like, looking through my pockets. I don't have any more pictures. You gave out the last one earlier to that guy in the.
Well, all right,
Beta.
well, I hand over like a shabby little card where I've written my name on it.
I have business cards. I have too many. We printed too many of them.
This is a crusty bareback card.
Oh.
I quickly pull it back.
Take this
Grab it
one
back.
instead. Take this one. Give them my card.
Right. That's lovely. What do you want?
Yeah, so the guy, he's in here. We're also looking to talk. Gusty wants to talk about bones or something.
So you are.
I mean,
a
the Iron
professor.
Professor of
Patriot.
biology.
Oh, I see. You must be with
Yes.
the other professor, Professor Kabisk.
Is he a professor?
You're
I
now
forgot.
putting that together.
Yes,
No
you
wonder you're
literally
the
said
secretary.
you didn't need to talk more than the blue guy. You
I
just
knew
said
who
that
you
to me.
meant, yes, but you said that you
Yes,
were here
obviously.
to get money from
Well,
him and a professor
you,
of pain.
No, I didn't say. I didn't say I was here to get money from him. I just said You asked me what he was to me, and that is what he is to me.
Listen, he's in the staff room talking with the other professors. Just go. There she gives you directions.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay, we will.
Okay.
Kabisk, what do they arrive to?
I like to imagine they arrive to us all having a wonderful conversation, sharing the knowledge that we've both learned. And as soon as these people enter, the room goes silent, and we all just stare at them. all these nerds.
Yeah. Okay.
And I look at Cabesco. Go, don't pretend like you don't know who we are.
We literally arrived on the same spaceship.
You know me. Don't make me tell them about who you are.
Excuse me, my friends. I just have to have a conversation with these employees of mine.
You hired these people?
Out.
Oh wait, you were talking to them as your friends. Yeah, I get it.
Out. Slowly being ushered by this
Wait.
tiny little blue man.
He tries to push any of you, and his arms break. He's like,
He just holds out his large fist and he can't go through it.
please,
Holding.
don't embarrass me in front of my new friends.
Krusty's large fist, like robot fist, is just holding him on the forehead, and Kibis is like, I can't reach.
I would probably, out of respect for his intelligence, rather than his strength, I would like be slowly kind of being ushered out. We're actually being kind like reluctantly, but also not wanting to cause too much of a scene. Outside,
Kibis, what is this?
yeah, what's going on?
I'm making friends with the academia. I didn't want you. Well, Krusty, I'd be fine with. You could probably keep up with the conversation, but I didn't want Plugs to come in and say something racist.
Excuse me? Have you seen Krusty?
Yes, no, Kabisk, you're quite right. There's been a lot. Honestly,
Yes,
I've been.
this
meaning
is
to
a good
talk to you,
point,
actually,
Kabisk.
Plugs.
I know she's been
It's
feeding you
damaging
slurs to say on your show.
What?
Yes, it's been very damaging on a PR front.
I'm your PR! What do you mean?
Exactly, and that's the problem.
Anyway, I was
think
having
Plugs
a
was behind
wonderful
it the whole
conversation
time.
with them. They're very fascinating people, very intelligent. They managed to grapple some of the high technological concepts that I was throwing their way quite comfortably. I really think I could establish some sort of technology sharing program with this planet. It could really be something. It really could, especially a species with just this natural capability of gliding. I'm sure with a couple of generations of gene therapy, and we can get them their flight abilities back pronto. But I haven't said that
Oh
to them yet.
yes,
So
gene
keep it
therapy.
quiet.
I've heard about them.
Kabisk,
They're like
give...
some. They work on Coruscant.
Oh yes.
Gene therapy, yes. I remember they were all the rage back in the 42s. That's the 4200s. Everyone was wearing, I think they were called levies, and there was some.
That was their star prize fighter. It's actually
By
someone
the
you've come up
Emperor.
against on tour.
Gene
Oh
therapy.
no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's
You've come up
not
against
Levy.
Levy, who was under the tutorship of gene therapy.
And
I
yeah, and
see.
coached, and also coached by Double Denim,
Yeah. yeah.
Exactly.
which is oddly a Twi'lek that's related to Dubratan.
Okay, there we go. That's another one to add to the family.
Makes sense.
Hang on.
One of the many Twi'lek brothers of that massive family, shady family.
There we go. Double denim.
One of the siblings.
Added to anti-plug.
I like to
bounty
imagine that
hunters
Matt just has this whole like family tree of Dupadan at this point. Big sage.
Dupadan was at the boxing event though. Like he's on
They
good
should.
terms with you.
He's a big fan of Dupadan is. Yeah, but I guess for some reason Georgian he's held a
Jan
grudge.
and Wilma Wan, they're very upset with you. And apparently so is Double Denim.
Yeah. Wait a second. Are George Jan and Wilma Wan because I was thinking they were like married.
I think they are.
Is this like some kind of weird
That could be
Sweet
a
Home
little
Alabama
insight.
situation? What is
Yeah,
this?
could be some-
Where are they?
And also, I want to just quickly drag it back to something Kabisk said there. Did you say years of gene therapy?
Generations.
Generations. Oh,
Yes.
give me 2 hours. A lad. I'll have these people flying. I have them.
We'd want to
flying
naturally
through the day.
reintroduce it into their society and culture. We wouldn't want to just give it to one and then fuck off. We need to make sure it spreads thoroughly.
No,
and
we
so
can give it to many of them as long as they
Yes.
pay us.
we don't pay.
I'm willing
Don't
to stay
ask
here for a long time, just to as long as they're paying us, we could set up a clinic, and they
Now-
can come in. This could be a lucrative business venture.
And of course,
This is why I didn't want you to talk in front of them.
you've
this is
got
why.
to think Kabisk
But I
about
wouldn't
the
have said
other
this in front
races.
of them.
Think about the other races. Think how we could. Yes, we could bring them naturally flight back, but how do we bring flight to those without wings?
Jetpacks. They are commercially available. I
Oh,
saw
nice.
16 shops on my way to meeting you guys on Coruscant and sold them. I even saw just people flying around the city with them. They're much more efficient than jetpacks. They're like e-jetpacks at the moment. They've got this new companies coming in that's just renting them out to people. It's crazy. You want to fly, anyone can fly, but you want to do it
Yeah.
naturally. It will take decades.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about this. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yes.
I'm shocked you
Decent
keep
go,
forgetting
yeah.
about it. You love
We
your
need to get
technology.
our.
We need to work out how to
R&D
put a
team on
jetpack
those,
inside you.
Steve.
I know, but I just
Can't
feel
believe
like
we haven't-
jetpacks are very.
Can't even
Ah,
forgot about that.
You know.
Do you not want a jetpack inside you? We could put two on
No,
your legs.
No, I'd like. I mean, I'd love that. In fact, that's.
We could give you like thrusters in your
You're
feet.
right.
It's just, and I pull out some sketches with like the designs already laid out for rusting. I was thinking about it on the way over while I was giving my lecture, and I thought I'd just sketch it up while I had a minute.
But the problem is that I'm a bit worried about the thing I'm really interested in, as much as interesting as the flight is, their lightweight bone density.
Now, I understand that. There are plenty of samples of their skeletons back on Coruscant, if you
Oh.
wish to study them.
Oh,
But then why are we still here?
yes, I'll
That's
be
a good
taking
question.
that.
Did you forget the
Turns
mission?
around. right, yes.
Soldier Award reappears.
Verona's there with the thing, and it's like, oh,
Yes,
right,
the ghost man appears next to you. It's like, hello.
Ah! Oh, shit.
Hello.
Oi.
Well, I'm just going to go say goodbye to my friends, and then we can do whatever Verona wants. And I poke my head back in, and there's like raucous cheers. It's like-
As he's going back in, Plugs will like slap him on the back and be like, "Of course," and will like stick a piece of paper that says like "kick me" on his back, and like, yes, of course. go on."
Unnoticed. I don't notice this. I have a fucking backpack on. I don't even feel you patting my back. Like, I can't feel it.
Yeah, to be fair.
Okay. Sure. You go in, you say your goodbyes. They can be as enthusiastic about you doing this as you like. As
I'm just going to discuss the technology sharing potential, and then
yeah, of course. As you turn to leave, you feel your backpack be shifted upwards repeatedly. Somehow, it seems like people are kicking it.
I don't notice this. They're probably hurting their feet because it's quite a heavy
They're
package.
low
so
bone
heavy.
density.
There's so much in
Yeah.
it.
Well, okay. But yeah, you just leave. And that note will remain until it becomes forgotten about.
Somewhere in the galaxy, there's technology sharing happening at some point, I suppose.
Yeah. As you make your way back out of the school, you get back to the reception and you see there are two guards talking to the receptionist. And as you approach, you just hear the receptionist saying, "We don't have payment this week. It's the summer holidays. There's no students here, so we don't have much to sell right now."
Why were they all here?
The professors, they're just
they were on break.
from what Kabisca's been saying, they're just having a booze up in the staff room.
I thought they were like
Yeah.
specifically on break. Like, what were they doing the rest of the day?
The
Well, that's
same
what the
thing.
receptionist said. On break.
Yeah, they've been on break all day. That's why she got confused about whether it was dinner or tea or
I see.
breakfast or
It's
lunch.
just-
It's like
She meant
She's
they're on
hammered as
summer
well.
break, but they're all just there.
as you walk up from the back
It's
of
like
this-
classic thing of like teachers sleep at the school.
yeah.
Okay, I get it.
As you approach the receptionist desk from behind this time, you do see that she just has a large bottle just sat on the desk in front of her as well.
Of
Um,
what?
You don't know. It seems to be some kind of bird alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yes.
Alcohol, yes.
Avian whiskey.
Yes.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
That's good. That's very good.
But yeah. Yeah, she's saying to these guards that the school doesn't have the money for this week. She trails off as the guards seem to move closer towards her. So
Like threateningly so.
it would appear so.
Uh,
They
I'm
they,
scribbling something I don't notice.
they say, look, the government
I just kind of like
owed their money. We know that the school has it, so refusing to pay it over, well, that will have consequences.
Oh, I guess this is another one of George's schemes to claw back the money from the bounty hunters.
Who are you talking about?
Did you hear that accent? They're from the same part of wherever it is. that
Yeah,
George
but
don't
everyone
even-
is. So.
You don't even know who George is.
No, but I know that accent anyway.
it's true. Kabis is the one who's talked to George.
Should we?
Do we notice and hear this fully?
Yeah, yeah. It's just
I
happening in
assume as soon
reception
as we've
you
heard
walk
it,
in.
we've kind of like stopped like around the corner so they don't see us, and we're just kind of like listening in. Should we do something about
Well,
this?
why would the guards be threatening their own academics for money?
Surely a government should be paying the educational institutions themselves, and they should not be privatized.
Oh, here we go.
But we really don't have the money.
Oh.
I think Verona would step out. Be like,
Hmm.
what seems to be the issue here?
Oh, we're just here to collect the government's taxes.
The taxes.
The taxes.
And is there any need for it to be this aggressive to this poor lady?
Listen, if the taxes can't be paid, we know that this place has the funds for it. So this woman must be lying to us. And for that, she will have to be taken away.
Taken away? To where?
Are you interfering with our business?
We are just simply interested in what you're doing.
I step out from behind the shadows.
Behind the shadows. So you're in full light, but you
Yeah,
step
not in
through
the
a shadow,
shadow,
and
it's
then into full
behind
light.
the shadow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like walks into the shadow and
No,
then
I-
goes.
Yeah,
No,
he
before
was
I
put,
ever
Was in the light,
Yeah.
walks into a
Yeah,
shadow.
he was
walks out of the
like
light.
clearly-
yeah, Krusty was fully
in my
visible
contract.
in the light, and then he stepped into a shadow just to step back into the light so they could see
Yeah.
him.
It is in my contract.
he's a
that
man of the
before I
action.
introduce myself, it has to be as dramatic as possible, and I must step out from a shadow.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what Plugs wrote in the
Plugs
contract.
wrote exactly. It's in my contract.
Yeah.
And so I do so. And say hello.
All right.
Hello.
Right.
So dramatic. Walks out of the shadow. Hello.
Hello. there.
Hello.
Um, listen, are we gonna have a problem here?
I don't know. And I turn to the secretary.
don't.
Are these thugs bothering you, milady?
Uh, uh. She doesn't want to answer that question.
I don't think there needs to be any trouble here. After all, I'm sure you don't need the payment this week. And I'm going to try and use force influence on them.
Okay, how does that work?
That's the neat part.
It just does.
It just does.
Wasn't.
It
No,
just
or it
does.
doesn't.
We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry how it works. Like all these details, whatever. Come on. Live a little. Oh my god. My
If
god.
oppose discipline v discipline check with the force roll as well.
So okay, so you're up against red, purple, purple. And then do what you've got to do.
Ooh.
Ooh. So would those two blacks become two success? Those two dark side points? Is that how it works?
I don't know.
Okay, let's read the fucking thing. Here we go. Pins.
I'd assume so.
I think it's just the check, and then you have to spend a pip to trigger it if you pass the check.
What is this then? Influence. Here we go.
Let's see. If you are using dark side points, you can only make negative emotions such as rage, fear, and hatred.
Yeah.
Well,
so-
I'm not
so there
doing the
is a-
base power. I'm doing the control power.
Yeah,
see.
which control is this though? The one on the left or the one on the right?
The one on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, suppose this one check combined with influence power check.
I see. Okay, in that case, I should have had you make a different roll. Because I tweaked that a bit for what you were doing, but you've actually done something different. Let me just check our stats here, because you're actually going to be against not red, purple, purple. I think it
Yeah, it's
might.
like that's pretty high discipline.
Yes. It might be something else then. Where are these people? I think it's probably just purple, purple. Trying to.
I mean, if they're anything like plugs, their discipline's 1 green.
Let me see.
Well,
No, it would just be 2 purple then. Okay, so if you get rid
Okay.
of
Well, if we remove the red,
yeah, failure
then
and a
it's
threat, so you are a success with 1
success.
threat and 2 dark side
Yes.
points. Okay.
Yeah, so I can spend 1 dark side point to make it work,
Uh-huh.
and it's a success with the threat.
Okay, so what are you making them believe then?
That
Or
they
I
don't
should
need the
say.
payment this week.
Ah, I see. I suppose we can come back again next week. But there better be 2 weeks worth of payment then.
no. He would go, I don't need the payment this week. Come on now, you've watched Star Wars.
Yeah.
Are you specifying that they don't need payment for this week at all, or that they don't need it this week in how you're influencing them?
Yeah, like they don't need payment for this week at all.
Okay. There are 2 guards. I'm not entirely sure what that means for the second one.
Well, I think I can influence both of them.
Can you?
Oh, okay. If I spend
Oh, yeah, you
both
can spend
dark
the-
side points,
yeah.
I can do the magnitude if I close them. Yeah, so I'll do that.
Okay. Sure, we'll just say that works then. Okay. Yeah.
We only need to spend one for the
Uh-huh.
magnitude.
Yeah, but you need to spend one to make it work,
Yeah.
and then one
Yeah,
to
yeah,
add
yeah.
the magnitude.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
You're right.
I think you may be right there. We won't need payment for this week. After all, they say the school's closed. Summer holidays. Don't cause any trouble. And they walk off.
I feel like the best part of this is that when they go back to say, "Oh, I didn't get any money from this thing," to whoever it is that they sent them, they're going to be
Yeah.
that person's
Yeah.
then going to be like, "What? What?"
It's fine.
I'm sorry
Yeah,
that they
yeah,
were causing
no,
you
we-
trouble.
It's summer holidays. We decided we won't pick up any money from them. for the-
Yeah, we didn't need to.
we didn't need to.
What do you mean? We...
Yeah.
I'm gonna
We were
need
there
to
to-
pick
That's
up
a
the
future problem. You know, I saved them this
Yeah.
week.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's not for now. Who cares?
We'll get there before that becomes an issue. It's fine.
Yeah, the receptionist. Oh, thank you. Oh, that was.
Yes.
They've been becoming, well, more persistent of late.
This happen a lot. How much do they ask of you?
Yeah, the taxes are normally just about manageable for, well, not only the school but for the ordinary folk. They have been steadily increased, and well, over time they're getting higher and higher, and more people are struggling to pay for it.
Is this the doing of Reeve?
Yeah, it's the doing of the government. She seems to not want to directly say Reeve.
I love that you also
But-
you're calling him by his like first name.
Well, that's what they said he's called here.
No, he's just called Reeve here. His
Yeah.
actual
Oh,
name
I
is Gal
see.
Markov. He doesn't have a second name. He didn't become Reeve Markov. He's just Reeve.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh. If he's trying to extort the people,
I think
perhaps
it's
he's
time
gone
we,
down a bit of a darker path.
I think it's time we went and introduced ourselves to our young friend.
We should pay him a little visit.
Yes.
Hmm. Quite aptly, the Imperial March started playing in my head right now.
What?
Did I say that out loud? And, let's march up there and
Oh,
see if there's any Imperial influence here.
yeah. As you
What I
step
meant.
outside, Ward appears again. It's like,
Oh,
hello.
right. Every time.
This is interesting. I'm surprised to learn that Markov is still in power here. I left him to restore order to this place, but that he would still
You
be
left
in
him
charge
in
is
power,
surprising.
and you didn't just tell us about that.
I didn't leave him in power. He was here to restore order.
Yes, well, it seems you might have taken it a bit too far.
Indeed. There was unrest here when we left. There were two rival families fighting between themselves, and the conflict was dragging on far too long. We put an end to it, but then to maintain the peace, I left Markov here. That he
When you
has
say put an end to it, do you mean you
resolved the
put an
conflict. We did not.
end to it?
We're
Or,
Jedi.
no?
We made them stop fighting. That is all. We put an end to the cycle of death that they were perpetrating. I'm sure the rivalry still bubbles, but Markov was here to see that it didn't break out further. From what we have seen, it seems he succeeded, but that he would be in power here is a surprise. And that people would seem to talk about him with, well, fear is even more concerning.
Well, let's go up there. Let's follow these guys that are going back right now.
Okay, yeah.
Let's just go with them.
Are they going to the like manner?
They do appear to be going up through the city, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to the manor.
Right.
Okay. Well, we'll go to the manor, and I guess
Well,
we'll
we'll
follow
head
them
to the
until they
manor
don't.
if they happen to go there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So as you continue walking up through the city, you on your way there, you find yourself approaching the temple that lies within the midpoint of the city, and outside of that is a pillar. From looking at other maps, you know that this is called the Pillar of Ancestors. And before you, there it stands, an ancient, ornately carved column that extends hundreds of meters into the sky. At the base of the column seems to be a conflict growing as a number of guards are attempting to contain what is a loud and angry crowd of Zathari. You approach as you have to continue upwards and overhear shouts from the assembled citizens and guards, and you see that there is an increasing feeling of agitation in the air. Violence hangs in the air, palpable, but not yet realized.
Seems the people are getting a bit restless as well.
Yes, something doesn't sit right about what's going on in this place. You would think they'd be pleased. It seems peaceful at first glance.
Seems like it might be peace upheld by force.
How far through? I want to speak to ghost friend.
Hello.
How far through Gel Marco's training was he when you left him in charge?
When I left him here, he was barely a teenager. He'd begun his training. I'd taken him under my wing for roughly a year. He had shown great promise, and he had the makings of a great Jedi. I left him here as a teenager, and when I left, I intended to return, as I'm sure I did, in order to take him away and continue his training, but the fact that he's still here suggests that something must have changed in my plans.
I find it strange that someone not even of the natives was left in charge of the natives and at such a young age.
He wasn't in charge. He was here to maintain peace.
Ah, I see. And now it seems like he coveted the power.
Jedi have always been keepers of the peace. What would have changed for Markov to reach this state, I do not know.
I remember a story of another opportunistic young Force user who filled the void of a power vacuum in a government.
Who would that be?
That ended very badly.
I thought you said you didn't believe in the Force, Krusty. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, magician, okay, a magician.
A magician.
Mm-hmm. Well, who is it you're talking about? I didn't know you read these fantasy books.
Ah, not so much the fantasy books. This is political history.
But so it is real. So you're saying it is real now? You
Well,
said it
I'm
wasn't real.
talking about somebody who stepped into a power vacuum and took power.
Are you talking
Created
about
the
the
vacuum
character that is
himself.
very much not known that it is who it is? Is that what you're talking about?
Wait, this is after the Clone Wars, right?
Yeah,
Ah,
but
well, then he
not
took
aware.
power.
No one's aware. Oh, you're talking about Palpatine.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Do people
I don't know if it's.
know?
I don't know if people know that Palpatine's a Force user.
Yeah.
No, but not.
I think
Force
he's
user,
just-
but even though he's not Force user, his rise to power is probably well known.
In fairness, the story is that the Jedi tried to overthrow the
Yeah, the
Galactic
Jedi
Senate
tried to overthrow the
in
Senate,
their
and he was
pursuit
like,
of political power.
Mm.
It's why
An
Kabisk hates
opportunist.
Jedi.
Mm.
"Is that so?" I see.
Yes.
Kabisk
All I'm
is
saying is
imperial through and
opportunistic
through.
bastards
Yeah.
are
Meanwhile,
everywhere.
the party Kabisk is in.
We've got a ghost of a Jedi with us. Like, why is Kabisk not?
Yeah.
What was that you said, Kabisk?
He's not aware of it. He hasn't looked at it. He's been so focused on taking notes about this new planet, just has not looked at this weird fucking guy.
All right.
It's oblivious.
I mean, it could just be a hologram for all Kabisk cares anyway.
Mm.
I mean, that's what I think it is. It's just.
I mean,
like
it isn't a Jedi. That's true.
It's just data.
That's
Data
true.
being transferred in a visual format, a visual and audio format, for us to enjoy.
Seems familiar.
I think we'd better go and pay. Something has clearly gone wrong here and is very off. We're getting two different stories, from what I can tell.
I think we should just. It would be good to have a talk with him and see what he says.
Yes, let's get a meeting with them.
Mhm.
I mean, so far everyone has let us in anywhere we walked in, so I'm sure it won't be that hard.
No.
What exactly is the situation here at the temple?
It looked so. There's guards surrounding the pillar, and Sathari citizens are shouting rather angrily towards the guards, and there's a very agitated state around here, and it seems like this could escalate.
Should we do something about this whole situation? Perhaps.
Well, we should definitely find out why they're so agitated. And then I feel like the best way to keep the peace is
Well.
do what our old friend in the cube did all those years ago. Try and withhold the peace.
If we can get that meeting, I'm sure we'll learn why they're so upset.
Yes, but I feel like this currently is quite a, this is like a current situation that might evolve into some. Aren't you like a Jedi? Don't you want people not to die or something? I feel like something bad might happen here if we leave.
I'd rather not, but if we get involved with the guards, that will hurt
Well,
our
I'm
chances.
sure that will be a quick way of getting to the guy.
Yes, but that's not the way we want to meet him.
Yeah, but I don't want these people to be meeting those guys as slug throwers either. Why am I the one who is talking who is the moral compass right now?
Did you say Jedi?
Oh God, no!
Well,
Now you've
well,
set him
yes.
off. Look what you've done, Plugs. You've set him
Yes.
off.
We've been saying the word Jedi for
What?
fucking days.
Why are
Have
we
you not been
discussing terrorism?
As you have this discussion, more guards begin to arrive. Around the
Krusty, there's
statue.
a shadow over there. Why don't you just, do your thing?
Oh, when I'm ready to introduce myself, don't worry, I will. I've been eyeing that shadow. It's well spotted.
Well,
Okay.
Very dark. That darkness looks.
well, I
sweet.
guess let's.
I'm gonna
ask
walk
what's
forward
going
and
on.
just like go towards those guards.
Yeah.
I'm
I
so
stop you
sorry.
quickly. I put my hand on your shoulder quickly and say, "Wait, shouldn't you do it from the shadow? It'll be more dramatic." Maybe use the shadow.
It's not really my style, but yeah, you know what? You're right. I go stand in the shadow.
Give it a go.
I do a pose, my cape, flying in the wind. My finger goes click, and it goes the plasma torch. I light a death stick.
Okay.
I walk forward. I'm so sorry, guard. What is going on here?
There is shouting all amongst you, so you've had to speak rather loudly for that. It's like
I'm
hello.
giving up thumbs because I know that Plugs can't hear me over the crowd. I'm just.
I'm sorry. I like pushed through the crowd to get to these guards
Mhm.
because I just want to talk to them. I just want to walk up and talk to them. This might be a terrible idea, but Hello,
So-
I'm so sorry.
There's a guard captain and 4 guards, although 2 more have arrived as backup. Whichever one, I presume you've gone up to the captain. Why not?
Yeah, sure.
They, in generic guard voice, they say, "We're trying to oversee some work for the Reeve."
Oh, what is this work that is happening? We are, we are tourists in the area. We don't really know everything about. Well, I don't really know everything about this. What is this pillar exactly?
This is the Pillar of Ancestors. It's something that has historically meant a lot to the citizens here, but the government has decided that we could do with an upgrade or a new, well, statue to present in this place. So
You're
we have to
taking
take it down and have it
and how do
replaced.
how do you feel about that?
This is the way the government wills it.
Yes, but I mean,
Statue of
this is
what
your.
exactly?
Oh, hold on, I didn't see you walked up with me.
Hey, I was gonna go over and talk as well.
I mean, surely you feel. I mean, this is your heritage, and then your government. He's not even, he's not even a Cesare, and he's just telling you to take it down. I'm surely this doesn't sit right with you. You understand the issues of these people.
The decision has been made, citizen.
I mean, I'm not really a citizen. I'm traveling. But you can call me Plugs, Charm.
Is that you pointing a death stick at them?
No, I threw the
Because
death
that's
stick
the
on
hand.
floor
Oh, you threw it
before
away. You just
No,
had
no,
one.
I lit it. I didn't smoke it. It was just
Right,
for
see, yeah,
cinematic reasons,
Right.
and then
Okay.
I put it away. It was just to appear cooler from the shadow.
What statue are you erecting in place of this?
We're to celebrate the great deeds of one who has done so much for this place. The Reeve himself is who we're making the statue of.
And I mean, what are these tales? You say he's done so much. What exactly has he done? Just name like 5 things he's done.
This place was an abundance of lawlessness and conflict between the 2 families who ruled its government before the Reeve arrived. He has overseen peace and order.
But at what cost?
At what
He's
cost?
tearing your culture down, is he not?
The number of lives that would have been saved by his actions here and the ending of that conflict will far outweigh what are the monetary costs these people would otherwise be suffering.
But these monetary costs are just going into a statue that is replacing this pillar. Surely the statue can go anywhere else. There's plenty of space to put a statue.
There is, and we've put them in those places as well. This is a place of high honor.
Yes, so surely, he doesn't need the
Yes,
statue.
but
It can
it's
be
also a
next to
place of tradition.
Tradition is one thing, honoring the dead is one thing, but the amount of help that we have seen here is fantastic. Let the people honor the dead in their temple. Let us honor the living while they're still here.
Yes, but you've already done that in plenty of ways. Surely, I'm just saying, if you just look into your own heart as a person who comes from this culture, were you alive before he came here, or has this just been a thing for all your life?
He's ruled here all my life. I heard from my parents what he has done for this place, though.
I see, indoctrinated already.
Mm.
So if you just think about it, this is your culture, and he's, ordering you to remove it. Don't you feel? Doesn't that feel bad for you? Can I charm? them
Yeah,
into,
you're making a
getting on my
charm
side?
check. This one is against red, purple, purple.
Okay.
Ooh.
I've got gold, green, green, gold, yellow, green, green.
Gold.
so-
Ooh.
Damn.
Hmm. Let me see.
I mean, surely in your heart, this can't feel good for you. This is not, your people would have wanted.
And she turns away from you because apparently that was a woman's voice. Fuck's sake. Torch the guards around her. Says, perhaps we should wait for this. Let the citizens calm down before we begin with the construction. We can report to the Reeve before we begin.
Yes, I think that's a great idea.
Perhaps some kind of, you could have a little debate about possible places to talk. I feel like the people need a voice in this city,
Which,
Yeah.
speaking
I feel like the
of-
people
The
are not
captain
being.
holds up a hand. You said your piece, outsider. We'll have a word with the Reeve and be sure to let him know of the interference you've caused here. But
I love how they call him the Reeve.
Why don't you give him? I give her a business card. Why don't you give him this?
and what is this?
Just my contact details. I'm sure.
Is it your real
I'm sure he
ones?
would. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure he'll be interested to talk. By the way, all the cards I have, they're like Iron Patriot branded, and they've got like Iron Patriot's agent. Like that's the marketing we've got. Like that's what my cards say. Like there's plugs underneath it, but it's mainly like Iron Patriot's agent.
Is this group of guards like near where to head up to the Reeve, or can we just like leave them to go towards that?
So the pillar is like a midpoint between the stairs up to it and the stairs going further up. So you could have walked around them, I guess, but there's nothing
Okay.
stopping you going further up other than that.
Right. So we don't have to
talking
talk to these guards more to try and head there.
No, but they
Okay.
resolve to leave on their own. To go and, as they said, report to the Reeve about what's
Wonderful.
happened here. Along with Plugs' business card and the Iron Patriot's
Yeah.
number. So
As they walk away, I turn towards the crowd and I kind of like bow and I go, "It's only a day's work, everyone, of course. If you are interested, we are selling body enhancements. If you are wanting to fly, that's right, everyone. I am Patriot's agent," and I just kind of like do a thing like, "Here he is."
You point to the shadows.
And point to the shadows, waiting for him to show up.
yeah, okay.
Upon hearing that, I turn around to Gibis and say, "Look, how cheap can we get a load of those eco jetpacks sent over?"
I'm still concerned about this terrorist organization we're joining.
Speaking of terrorist organization you're joining, as you finish this speech with the guards having wandered off, and after a hubbub dies down, a lone member of the crowd approaches you.
I'm still stood there like,
Yes, exactly.
the Iron Patriot is...
Yeah.
Casti! Hey, come over! Why is he not coming?
I
Verona, why
stay
is he
hidden in the shadow.
Why is he just stood there in the shadow?
You don't have to try and make everything a business venture.
But why not? If I can earn money.
But yeah, as you're
gonna
doing that,
need it
a
if
lone
we're
member of
gonna
the
if we're
crowd approaches and says, I don't know what you're really doing here, but if you're here to stand up to the Reeve, then perhaps you could be the help that we need. There's a small movement happening in the city right now to try and just restore some of the freedom to the people. I suggest that you maybe want to go and meet with us. We're based down in the lower levels of the city.
Perhaps indeed.
I think that
damn.
could be helpful.
Wait, it means we have to go down again? Ooh. They can't like come up here or like...
It wouldn't
No,
be
we can't.
safe. The person
have
you'd be
to.
meeting with is a very hunted individual.
Oh. I know someone else who is a
I
very
can see
hunted
why.
individual. He is hunted by fans all over Coruscant. That's right. It's the Iron
It's
Patriot.
John C. Oh, I mean, me.
You still stay in the shadows.
Gregor
Just
has a
looks
little
crazy.
Gregor has a little speaker that goes "Burr, burr, burr," or something like that. Whatever the Iron Patriot's entry music is. I'm sorry, I just had to try.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess we can talk to them. That would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Verona, what you saying?
I think that is a good idea. It seems like these people need some help.
Hmm.
And
Yes,
with
well, let's-
I
this,
don't like it.
yeah. Well, with this decision hanging in the balance, we're approaching Jack's bedtime. So
That's definitely what it is.
yeah. So that's where we're going to end for today. With you facing the choice whether to go up or down.
And me stepping out of the shadows, finally,
Indeed.
to reveal.
That's the cliffhanger.
Yeah, I haven't quite
Will
come out of the
Preston
What is
step
he
out of the
revealing?
shadows.
Find out
Yes.
next fucking month on Star Wars.
No. He won't remember by next month.
Yeah.
I'll have to think of something up on the spot. What is it I am revealing?
Oh my god.
And let's hope it's a lot of jetpacks.
I'm telling you, this is a great business venture. We're onto something here. We can figure something out. We just need, we need to go through the testing phases first, but like that's fine.
Haven't you already earned enough money plugs? Surely you still have all of it, right?
My money. That's the worst part. My money.
No, you got your fair share.
It's wild how your cut's bigger than mine, and I do all the work.
I do a lot of work. I call people for you all the time.
Yes, a lot of work driving our bloody public relations down the bloody toilet.
You're the one
Everyone
doing
thinks
the
I'm
official...
a racist just because of
You're the one who did the thing. I've been trying to get the public to understand that it was, it was just an accidental thing, but they don't.
One silly
Sort of
tongue
fuck.
flick, and you're labelled the devil. It's unbelievable.
Relatable, that one. Right. Anyway. Oh, fuck's sake. That's it. We've reached.
I fucking love our campaign. It's so stupid, but I love
It
the
does
canon
sort
that we
of.
created.
It does feel like it's like we're gonna do this, and maybe we'll get through this today, and then we get like halfway through page one because we just got so distracted by everything else.
Yeah, but I love how we're basically like a sitcom at this point.
Yeah, that's all I have
we've
it be,
evolved we've evolved from like gang of mercs into sitcom tropes, and I love it. It's my favorite thing. It's so funny.
Yeah. Well, good. And yeah, we are just ready to go next time because I wrote all of Act 1 before we started it.
Oh my god, so maybe it would be sooner than next month.
Yeah, so well, we can do any time.
Yeah.
Really. So I'll throw some dates out. And we'll see when the next one is. I know when we initially signed up, people's had both this weekend and next weekend ticked, but that might be too frequent. So we'll see. I'll include that in the list of ones people can tick if they want. And we'll just see where we end up.
Fine. I think it's fine for me, but then again, I also forgot literally today.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Did
was
you forget?
I was so worried that both you and Emma had forgot because you both started streaming at like 4:45 or 5. And it's like, oh god, what's happening here?
No,
mine was planned.
I wouldn't have just been like, oh, I've started streaming now, so I'm not doing it. Obviously, I planned this. And the worst thing is as well is that I've looked at that thing and like, yeah, I must remember on Saturday, we've got Star Weeks on Saturday. And because you reminded us like 3 days early and every day, I was like, oh yeah, I must remember. And it's almost like I thought it was further away than it was because I was like, oh yeah, he's reminding me. So it's probably still 3 days away yet.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I have to check if I can do next weekend now, though. I don't know if I have.
Sure. I'll include it in the list of dates.
Assume yes.
People have said not quite yes. I'll include the 24th as well, although we only got 3 for that, so that's probably a no. But then we'll include other ones as well.
If it's me that hasn't replied, it's because that's like.
Yeah, I don't rely on you to click on them. I just see when 4 have clicked on them and then ask you separately.
I definitely won't be doing the 24th.
Special treatment over here.
I definitely won't be doing the 24th because we got World of Warcraft, the War Within expansion is the 23rd. So I will probably still be awake.
Fair.
I see.
Fair.
Might be a 36-hour one. That.
Well, good. We'll talk about that off stream. Actually, that's a
Okay,
good
sorry.
idea.
Yeah, I just realised we're still alive.
Yep.
We're still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still
Yep.
fucking live. That's it. We're done. Next time, whenever that may be, we'll go up or down
Maybe
through the
soon.
city. I've already got a good
Excellent.
title for it, which I will have
Oh.
forgotten by then.
Write it
Make a note
down.
now. Write
Make
it
a
down
note.
now.
Make a note.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck it. It's just like the title of the 2 bits in my notes. Where have I put my fucking document? There it is. I don't need to write it down. It's fine. It's fine.
Next time,
Hugh,
you're gonna
if
be like,
it's
"God,
if it's
what was it
shit,
again?"
I'm gonna be so mad next time after
shall
hearing
I
you
just say
that.
it?
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down.
Tune in next time for The Tyrant and the Man Who Would Resist.
God, that's a long title.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Okay, sure.